we're here another time, another opportunity to give God praise, to, you know what I mean, to give God, you know what I mean, praise and gratitude for the multitude of things that he's done and doing and will do. You know, I'm happy that everybody is still here another time. Blessings to everybody, no matter where you may be right now. You know what I mean? Blessings to everybody, no matter what you're going through. Blessings to everybody. You know what I mean? Even to the haters, even to the people that dislike me, even to the people that don't care for me, even to the people that want me to die, even to the people that want me to fail. God bless you too. Blessings to you. I'm happy that God woke all my haters up, you know what I mean, this morning. I want you guys to continue, you know what I mean, to stay on your job. Blessings to all y'all. I have no hatred, no malice towards none of y'all. If anything, you know what I mean, I'm encouraged to give you more to hate on. So blessings to all the haters. Matter of fact, blessings to all the haters of my YouTube family. I'm even saying blessings to the haters of those that's in the comments section. You might got a hater in your family. You got a hater in your community. Blessings to all of them. You might got a hater at your job. You got a hater in your lifestyle. You know what I mean? You got a hater across the street. You know, you might be in the bed with a hater. You know what I mean? You sleeping with the enemy right now. Man, blessings to all the haters, man. Love y'all, man. You know, somebody got to love you. Oh, man, why am I like that? But blessings to everybody, man. Come in and hit the like button. Make sure that you share this video. Get in here. Let's chop up some good game. Let's laugh. Let's fellowship. You know, I know people looking at my thumbnail. People always looking at my thumbnails like Sin got the craziest thumbnails. But it is what you, for those that don't understand the lifestyle, you understand it as I begin to minister this game. Give me just a second. Bam, there we go. Peaceful, man. Thank you for the 5. Thank you, brother. Arkansas Fred. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the 5. Told you guys, man, a whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns, you know what I mean, any day. I'm grateful for that. As you can hear my voice, Sin lost his voice, you know what I mean, probably a good 2 or 3 days ago. But yesterday, my voice was totally gone and gave you one of the coldest messages pertaining to that subject, you know what I mean, that has ever been given, you know, with a voice that was gone, you know? Had the game must go on. Lost my voice, but didn't lose the game. I lost my voice, but I didn't lose my pimping. And I also want to thank you. You know what I mean? You look at him, that thumbnail though. I knew that was going to, you know, do that to a lot of y'all. Y'all know I like to have my likes up past that 100, man, before I even start. So get them likes up. Hold on, let me do this right quick. Make sure everything is on point. Hold on. There we go. Come in hitting that like button. Come on, man. It's almost 150 of you. We should be over 100. Got to get them notifications out there. You already know we would have more viewers, more people would have the opportunity to hear this game if you would make provisions for them to hear this game just by hitting the like button, just by sharing it. You know what I mean? This is a very important message, man. You know, a lot of guys getting their feelings. A lot of guys be wanting to kill people. You know what I mean? Over that phone call, man. And they feelings. Somebody help that brother out. As a matter of fact, give me a chance. I'm going to make sure, as the game has already spoken to me, to appoint Justin as one of the mods. So after Justin become one of the mods, hopefully he'll provide you with the Cash App information, brother. There we go. Now, Justin, go ahead and bless that brother with the Cash App info. And somebody put that Patreon info. You never know. You might come to YouTube one day and everything is just gone. You know? So we need to definitely subscribe to my website. And we need to be over there at my Patreon. Hold on for a minute. There we go. Now we in the game. Now we can start. Now we can go. Oh, bro, you got to remember, you know, when you, prior to me being in a lifestyle, you got to remember, man, I used to sing every day. Yeah, I just put the Cash App information in the comment section. So if anybody want to send a Cash App, or, you know what I mean, if somebody else will put the PayPal in there or whatever. But, you know, I used to sing before the lifestyle. And prior to that, you know, when I was living for God, you know that I was a man of God. I was a minister of God, you know? So by me being a minister of God, many times, you know, my voice used to give out on me. But I have to keep preaching. You got to keep teaching. You got to keep singing. That's how your voice gets stronger and stronger. This hasn't happened to me, you know what I mean, in years, you know? But yeah, you just keep going. You know, I should have got me some tea. I ain't got nothing but fruit and water and salmon in here, but I'm gonna go out and go get me some tea, and I'll be good, man. A few days from now, I'll be back to normal. It's nothing. Right, that good tea and that honey. Blessings to all the ladies that are in attendance for this good game. Blessings to everybody. I appreciate you guys on yesterday. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Appreciate that. P with the leaf. Man, I appreciate that, man. Just seeing your Cash App come through. You know what I mean? Thank you. But that's what I'm talking about. It's because of you hitting the like button on yesterday that it hasn't even been 24 hours, man. That video is on its way to 15,000 views. Hopefully it'll be recommended to somebody that's in need of that game, man. You know, it's a lot of people that's in their youth that don't know the truth about the game, but they're participating in something that they're not educated about. So I appreciate you guys, man, for hitting the like button. I appreciate you for every donation, every super chat. Thank you for being at my Patreon. Man, blessings to everybody. You know what I mean? Thank you. But it's time to get to it, man. It's time to get to it. You know what I mean? It's time to get to it. Hold on, there we go. How do you conduct yourself after receiving that call? And if you just came in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I know some of you are going to come in here and you're going to see, you know, hey, Denise, I ain't seen you in a minute, baby. Blessings to Jamaica. You know, some of you are going to come in here because you've seen a crazy thumbnail and you see the title and you like, man, what is he talking about? But let me explain things. There is a difference between the way that a gentleman, an authentic representation of this lifestyle carries himself after receiving a phone call informing him that the woman is no longer, wants to be presided over by him. She's no longer with him. She no longer wants to be involved. She wants to be involved and evolve with somebody else. And if you can't accept that, then you need to leave this alone. See, a lot of you're willing to, live off the earnings of prostitution. You're ready to drive nice cars. You want to wear nice jewelry. You want to wear nice suits, or you want to wear fashion designer clothes. You want to live in nice houses. You want to own property. You want to have good times, in the pussy. You want to have beautiful women of all nationalities. You want your name to you want to, have fun. You want to do your thing. That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? You want to be known. You want to do your thing. You want to live off the pleasures of the game. Many of you want to live off the pleasures of the game, but you just don't want to pimp. You don't want to conduct yourself like a man. You don't want to conduct yourself, as a pimp. You don't want to have camaraderie. You don't want to have respect and love for the game and the individuals that participate in the game. You just want to live off the earnings. You just want to be able to say that, you in the lifestyle. You just want to be able to drive and wear chains, and you want to talk loud to your cell phone. That's what you want to do. Hold on. Here we go. You want to live off the fruits of the game, but you don't want to conduct yourself, like an authentic representative, an authentic informative representative would conduct himself in all circumstances. You don't want to do that. You just want to live off the earnings. P, what you mean? Man, I'm ready to pimp. No, you're not. Some of you come from different lifestyles before the game. Let me talk a little bit. Let me just talk a little bit. Before some of you were in the lifestyle, y'all was Crips. You was a Blood. You was a Paru. You was a Vice Lord. You was an active GD. You was an active Black Disciple. You was an active, Blackstone. You was doing your thing, in the streets before you got in the lifestyle, before you start professing to be a pimp. You was active, gang banging. Some of you were very violent. You did your thing, man. Anybody that say anything to you, you just went off. You emotionally, reacted. Anytime you felt disrespected, at any time, you went off, no question. You know what I mean? You was doing your thing. You know what I mean? Your name ring bells for bullying the bully. You know what I mean? Your name ring bells, for being, an active banger, man. You was doing your thing out there. That's what's up. But when you decided to become a participant of the lifestyle, Sean, you stupid with the Smokey Robinson. But, when you got in the lifestyle, you never conform to the mentality of a pimp in totality. P, what you mean? Yeah, you dress like a pimp. You talk like a pimp. You walk like a pimp. You driving like a pimp. You in a house like you got hoes like a pimp. But in certain circumstances, you don't conduct yourself like a pimp. P, what you talking about, man? I'm doing my thing. Yeah, The only thing about it is when somebody give you that call though, and I'm gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. I'm gonna take my time, but I already know that certain people gonna call certain people and say, Sin said this and Sin said that, But if after this video you feel like I was talking to you, or you felt like Sin was saying that you wasn't a pimp, so be it. So be it. So be it. But I could go on and on and on about what pimps don't do. I could have made that a part 20 series if I want to. You know what I mean? It's definitely going to be a what pimps don't do part 4. But before I do a part 4, when I come back, I'm going to start that what hoes don't do, series 2. But, one thing that pimps don't do is that when a pimp get that phone call about his broad getting out of bounds, a pimp don't sit up there and sit up there and bang on another pimp and try to basically use scare tactics to make the pimp give the hoe back. I've seen certain people, let me talk for a minute. I've seen certain people brag about, yeah, man, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, man, I made him get a bitch back. You made him get a bitch back? Yeah, man, I made that nigga give me the bitch back, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, he had called me, all happy and shit and talk. He had called me. He was talking all pimpish and, yeah, P, man, I just knocked you for the bitch, man. I just, I'm just here, man, let you know, man, the hoe is in good hands with Allstate. I say, yeah, man, if you don't hurry up and get that hoe back, you gonna be in good hands, at Allgrave. He said, what you say, P? I said, yeah, man, if you don't give that hoe back, you gonna be in good hands at Allgrave. You talking about some shit at Allstate. I'm telling you that you're going to be in Allgrave. You're going to be in the grave, nigga. 6 feet deep. Yeah. So, yeah, take that hoe from Allstate, man. You know what I mean? And bring her back over here before you be at Allgrave. Yeah. P, what you talking about, man? That ain't the way the game go. Listen, man, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm going word for word. This is a conversation between... I ain't gonna go in all that. He said, this is what he tell the nigga. You know what I mean? Couldn't have been me though. Couldn't have been Sin. But this is what he say to him. He say, hey man, you know what I mean? That bitch got responsibilities. Yeah, she got responsibilities. He like, what you mean she got responsibilities, man? He like, yeah, man, she got responsibilities, man, and she ain't fulfilled them. Yeah, so I suggest you get that hoe back over here, man, because she got responsibilities. You know what I mean? Yeah, and if she ain't fulfilled them yet, and I don't want you to get in our situation. Are you getting in my situation? P, what are you talking about, man? The whole guy out of pocket, she willing to fuck all of that. I just told you that whole got, you understand me, responsibilities, nigga. Is you trying to sit up there and getting some beef with me? You trying to start something? P, what is you talking about, man? I'm calling you on some pimping, man, to let you know, man, that the hoe wanna fuck with, man, fuck all of that, nigga. Is you hard of hearing? Have that hoe back. And listen, even though y'all laughing, this is a true story. He brought that hoe back, man. He dropped her right back on the blade, man, and you know what I mean, and called dude back and like, yeah, man, I don't want no trouble, man. You can have the bitch, man. You know what I mean? Pimp ain't trying to get shot or, all that dumb shit, man, over abroad. He was like, yeah, I'm glad you came to your senses, P. You know what I mean? Blessings to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, good looking. Real shit. Nigga made the nigga get a bitch back. Made him. Made him give the bitch back. Made him. Oh man, don't even get me started. You talking about on Larry. Oh man. See, I was gonna save that for later, but you gonna make me go there. You know what I mean? But Sin had been in some dangerous situations, man. Dangerous. You know? Hey, hit that like button, man. Stop playing with this game. Everybody hit the like button. Come on, man. Get them likes up. It's already 397 people watching. You know what I mean? But it's only 202 likes. Everybody hit the like button. Get them likes up. Good morning to you, baby. Get them likes up. Yeah. So, you know, the nigga sat up there and made the nigga give the bitch back. I'ma tell you another, hey man, listen, this subject right here is a motherfucker. Listen, I'ma take you back to the days of 07 in Las Vegas, right? Now, the nigga that I'm talking about, some people gonna know who I'm talking about without me even saying his name. But this nigga, I'm cool with him. We cool. But we ain't that cool where he would have made me give him a bitch back. Nah. Too much pride, too much manhood. Nah. These niggas putting it on gangs. I'm putting it on manhood. You know, that manhood just deeper than that gang shit. Yeah, you don't let no nigga sit up there and get, how the fuck you an instructor, but you allow another man to give you instructions? Does that make sense to you? You know what I mean? Ain't that much motherfucking fear in the world to just be able to go somewhere and somebody say, that's that nigga that gave the bitch back out of fear. No. Ray Vine, man, appreciate that, bro. Thank you for respecting the game, man. Good looking. Blessings to you. But, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Hold on. There we go. You know, the nigga that I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Good nigga, man. Good nigga. You know, is he this pimping? No. Definitely not this pimping. But he a good nigga. Good nigga. You know, that's what a lot of y'all is. You something like a pimp. You a good nigga. You just not a good pimp. Cause you cannot be a good pimp and you doing the shit that I'm talking about. You can't be. But anyway, man, this 1P, I ain't seen, hey man, listen, I haven't seen this nigga. True story. I have not seen this dude that I'm talking about that had knocked this blood nigga. He a good nigga, but he really a blood, man. You know what I'm saying? Good nigga though, but you know, but as far as the pimping, no. But the nigga, he sat up there, you understand me, and got up on the nigga that I ain't seen in years. He was in the MGM sweating this bitch. Now I'm gonna give you the backstory. We gonna tell all of the truth, all of it. Can we tell all of it? You know, I just can't tell stories that make this nigga look bad. I gotta tell stories that make me look bad too. We gotta tell all of it if we gonna tell it, right? Can I be real with y'all? Or you want me to keep up a YouTube image like everybody else? Like the rest of the P's that be coming on social media acting like they P stand for perfect. Can I be real with you? Can I tell you how I knew this bitch? I want to tell you how I met her. This world is very small. Hold on. There we go. Okay, bam. So, Dark, appreciate the 5. Good looking. But let me tell you how I met the bitch. I met her, you know what I mean, before I had ever even gotten the lifestyle. You know, P, what you mean? Yeah, I used to sing, man. Yeah, I know my voice sounds terrible right now because, you know, I don't got no voice, but I got this pimping, so I'm gonna be all right. But I used to be in a group, in this R&B group that I was in, you know, we used to sing in the lounges, you know, and we had many benefits to singing in them lounges, man. If you a young dude, you a young nigga, and you can sing and you singing in them lounges, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of benefits. You know, what you mean benefits? Meaning that wherever you sing at, you know what I mean, you eat there for free and you got a free room. You know? So let me give it to you like it is. Dula, thank you for that 5, man. Good looking. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. You know, the bride used to see me singing. All right? And so basically, you understand me, after we'd do our first set, you know what I mean? We'll mingle with the audience, chop it up, you know what I mean, with them at the time. You know, this is when, man, Vegas was hot, man. It was another group by the name of Mocha, which Mocha really wasn't nothing but Next Movement Part 2. You know, you would really have to be from Vegas to know what I'm talking about, or in Vegas at that time. But it was another R&B group by the name of Mocha. Mocha was like Next Movement Part 2, simply because all the members in Mocha was from Next Movement. But anyway, you had Mocha, you had Michael Speaks, which, you know, Michael Speaks had some solo R&B projects and things like that. Michael Speaks had a beautiful voice. It was just really going down, man. Some good singing going on. And one night, because of the way I guess the way I carried myself, I wasn't a pimp at this time. I was not actively, you know, in the lifestyle. I'm not even thinking about no pimping. The only thing that I was thinking about was my music and pussy. That's it. I'm not thinking about pimping at this time. You know what I mean? Let me just tell the truth. In 2006, still to this day, 2006 is the most pussy that I've ever gotten in my life. 2006 was the most pussy I ever. What you mean, man? Sometimes, you know, just on average, man, at least every other day, Sin was going through 2 to 3 of them every day. And I just thought that was the world. Like, man, I just fucked 3 bitches today. I just thought that was the world at that time, you know? But anyway, make a long story short, I ended up, you know, meeting this little fine thing. You know what I mean? Little pretty thing. Little brown skin thing. And, you know, I seen her a few times around, but, you know, I never sat up there, you know what I mean, and got at her until this particular night. We was chopping it up and flirting. And I told her, you know what I mean, that I would like to kick it with her. BD, we didn't meet 2006. You and me, we met 2007. When you met me in 2007, you already know I was pimping. You know what I mean? That was California. But you go back a year from then, because, you know, I came to Vegas in 05 at the age of 21. All right? 23 is when I got in the lifestyle. But 2006, I know some of y'all like, wait a minute. So you had got more pussy as a square than you had as a P? Woo, man, listen, I'm just telling you the truth. When you singing R&B music, you're gonna have a lot of pussy. Especially if you're a handsome young man. You know what I mean? You're gonna have you some pussy, man. So, you know, make a long story short, man, me and her ended up chopping up. I wanted to meet her later on. You know what I mean? In other words, I really just wanted to bring her back to the room, you know what I mean, so we can get to know each other. You know what I mean? So we can get acquainted. And she was cool with that. She never said anything about, you know, well, you know, I'm a woman of the game and, you know what I mean, my time ain't for free. And she didn't say any of that. Shout out to Freeze. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother's channel. Freeze is it. You know what I mean? I'm giving y'all the whole month of March. After the month of March, I'm gonna disappear again. Hopefully Freeze will take over in April, or even probably before that. But for the whole month of March, I'm going live at 10 o'clock in the morning, EST time. After March, you already know, I'll be back during the summer though. You know what I mean? But Freeze gonna get ready to take over. So go ahead and get prepared, man. Hit that subscribe button and that bell over there at Freeze channel, and go check out his Patreon too. Hey, before I even finish this story, man, why my likes look like that? Why is it 527 people, you know what I mean, listening, but it's only 276 likes, man? Come on, man, put some respect on the game. Tell somebody and say, put some respect on the game, man. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell. You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, get them likes up, man. Stop playing. But so, you know, she never said that she was a hoe. You know? Now, of course, when I put everything together, it made sense, you know, because I did see her one time mingling around and, you know, talking to other people. I didn't know, you know what I mean, that she, you know, was a hoe. She never said anything to me about her being a hoe. She didn't. So, make a long story short, you know what I mean, we meet after I finished performing. And after I finished performing, you know what I mean, we meet. At that time, we were singing at Bally's Casino, you know, in the Indigo Lounge. You know, I don't know what they calling it now, but at the time, man, it was the Indigo Lounge inside of Bally's. So anyway, man, you know, we ended up talking. Next thing you know what I mean? We go to my room and things like that after, of course, after I performed. And when we went to the room, yeah, you already know, man, you know, we got right to it. It wasn't even 5 minutes, you know what I mean, before I had my dick in her. As a matter of fact, I think it was about 10 minutes, you know, when we was on break before we did our second set, you know, because our first set, we had come out singing, you know, Temptations and Four Tops and all that type of stuff, you know, and then our second set, we'd come out and sing a little 80s and 90s R&B. We'd switch it up. But after we had finished before we had performed, oh my God, before the second set, when we was on break, that conversation was only like 9 to 10 minutes. So all together, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to be real. I don't even think it was a whole full 900 seconds that it took me to get inside this pussy for free. Didn't cost me a dime. I didn't pay nothing. You know what I mean? She didn't say nothing about her even being a hoe. You know? So we in the room, you know what I mean, getting acquainted, you know what I mean? And I never forget, her phone rings. So her phone rings, you know what I mean? And as soon as her phone rings, of course, she's like, hold on, let me answer. I said, go ahead, you know. So she answers the phone, hello? And I can hear him on the other side. You know, he like, what's going on? I ain't heard from you in a little bit. What's going on? You know, man, I can't even do the voice like that because my voice gone. But he was like, you know, I ain't heard from a little minute. You know what I mean? What's gone? Damn, my voice gone. I can't even do his voice. But she said, well, you know, it was a little slow. Okay, you know what I mean? It was slow, but I'm gonna end up calling you back. All right, bitch. You know what I mean? Go ahead and handle my business. All right. And so she sit up there, get off the phone with him, and go right back to sucking my dick. Now, see, even though, you know what I mean, I was on my square shit at the time, it was good for me to have these experiences just to know that, you know, hoes be, you know, sometimes giving pussy away, especially these square prostitutes that profess to be hoes. But, you know, these bitches be sitting over there while the pimpin' think the bitch at work, she getting worked for free. You know what I mean? So everything take place for a reason. I was a square at the time, but I had sense enough to know that that was a pimp on the phone. This conversation was very, he checking her and she talking about it was a little slow, and I'm putting things together. While she giving me head, she just doming me up. You know, I'm like, oh, and by the way, I don't have on no condom. Oh, no, I ain't got on no condom. Sister girl, she doming me up raw business. Yeah, she giving me that raw dealer. So, you know what I mean? While I'm full throttle in the mouth, creating a new email address inside her mouth and shit, I'm thinking like, damn, she didn't even tell me, you know what I mean, that she was a hoe. I mean, it's messed up. He thinking that, you know, she out here trying to get some money, and he don't even know that I'm creating a whole new building inside this hoe's mouth. Yeah, I'm sitting over here dropping pounds of chromosomes in his whole throat. You know, she my throat baby before throat babies even came out. You know? But, you know, okay, so look, check it out. This is what it is. I just had to give you that backstory. I couldn't leave that out. Plus, I want to tell you another story that's gonna have you laughing. But it's a small world, especially Vegas. Vegas is a small ass city. Everybody know each other. So, you know, every time, and Freeze know exactly who I'm talking about when I say Miss in pocket, but she really Miss out of pocket. But anyway, this same bitch, the guy that was presiding over her, he gets into it with this dude that was sweating that same bitch at the MGM. Okay, so let's fast forward. You know, it's no longer 2006, it's 2007. Okay, and I want you to understand that's why I had to really pimp for mine, because there was a lot of hoes that didn't want to accept the fact, oh my God, he's supposed to be pimping now? Girl, I remember when he used to be singing in the lounges. Ain't he an R&B singer? Girl, they just letting anybody be a pimp now. Now he was just singing, you know what I mean, at the lounges and stuff. And now you either going to, you know what I mean? It's either in you or it ain't in you. If it ain't in you, you know what I mean? The opinions of others, situations is gonna come, you know what I mean? It's gonna knock you off, man. Bitches was like, boy, bye. He was just singing My Girl and I Love You and all of that, and now he want to pimp. Girl, they just be these hoes be trying to make anybody a pimp. Some hoe done made this boy her boyfriend. Now he think he a pimp. You know what I mean? This is stuff you have to deal with, especially if you done fucked on some hoes before. I'm just giving it like it is. Certain stories I want to tell, but I gotta save certain shit for the book. But look, he ended up getting into it. The guy that was presiding, the same guy that made the phone call to the bride while she was devouring my chromosomes, he ends up getting into it with this guy that was sweating the bride inside the MGM. You know what I mean? This young dude was sweating that same bride at the MGM, and she got out of bounds with him. And he ended up having, you know, that bride for 2 seconds. Well, 1.5 seconds. Yeah. So make it a long story short, hit that like button. Get my likes over 400 immediately. Everybody hit the like button. But, you know what I mean? Make a long story short, he ends up, you know what I mean? The young dude, he ended up calling the blood nigga that's professing to be a pimp. Hey, man. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. How I get your number? Yeah, man. I got your number, man, because the bitch gave me the number, man. Yeah, man. Your bitch decided to fuck with some pimpin' though, man. Yeah, she decided to fuck with some pimpin' though, P. Yeah. Nigga, fuck all of that, nigga. Where you at right now? P, why you talking to me like that? Man, fuck all of that, man. Where you at right now? P, why is you getting at me foul like this, P? You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, man, that the bitch decided to sit up there, man, and fuck with some pimping, man. She decided to fuck with some pimp. You know how you niggas be trying to talk pimping. She decided to fuck with some pimping, man. He like, yeah, whatever, man. Where you at? Let's talk about it, man. Let's chop it up. You know what I mean? Like P's do. Let's get a drink. And so the young nigga, by him not being street smart, by this young nigga not knowing that this blood nigga is not the pimping, he just a nigga with a bitch. The young nigga was stupid enough, you know what I mean, to come meet the nigga. But when he meet the nigga, you know what I mean, he got like 4 other blood niggas with him. And he like, look, man, I'm not trying to whoop your ass, you know what I mean, to hurt you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you gonna have to get that bitch up. You gonna have to get that bitch up. You know, you gonna have to get that bitch up, man. You know, you ain't. He was like, man, but P, she got out of pocket with me. She broke herself to me. Hey, man, I ain't trying to hear all that shit, man. You know what I mean? Bitches get mad and bitches make mad moves. The bitch just upset right now. And I'm not about to sit up there and throw away, you know what I mean? Because I think he had the bitch, even at that time, like 3 or 4 years. He was like, I'm not going to throw away 3-4 years of what I done put in this bitch just because she mad, just because she done got upset with me and she want to give you some, I'm mad, you know what I mean, at me money. Man, so fuck that. So, man, it's either me and you going to catch the fade or you going to give me the bitch back. He was like, P, man, I'm not about to fight over no bitch, man. Like, you know what I mean, man? Well, if you're not going to sit up there and stand on yours like a man, then go ahead and give me my bitch, get that bitch back. Yeah, because it's serious about mine. Yeah, I put a lot of time. I put a lot of effort in this. I put my game in this. You know what I mean? That's my bitch. That's my bitch. You know what I mean? There's plenty of hoes out here, you know what I mean, for you to knock. You know what I mean? But not that one. Yeah, so you gonna get that one up. And that nigga sat up there, you know what I mean, because he not only looking at him, he's sitting over there looking at, you know what I mean, the blood niggas with him. So yeah, man, he gave him the bitch back. I'm just being, you know, we gonna keep that. He didn't try to get tough. He didn't try to, when I see you again, I'm gonna be, no. You know, he saw him, his blood homies, and, you know, he decided that, you know, he didn't want to get he didn't want to be in no physical function. So he said, fuck that. Nigga, you can have that bitch. You know what I mean? So he got the bitch back. Now, this same nigga that sat up there and punked the nigga into giving him the bitch back, he told this same exact story pretty much when we was locked up. He told the same exact story. You know what I mean? When we was locked up. You know what I mean? But niggas be sitting over there punking niggas to get the bitch back all the time. And when he told the story, he thought this shit was so cute. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, man. Hold on, let me stop for a minute. Let me take a pause for the calls, because I know it ain't 622 people listening to me, but it's only 390 likes. You know, now I know the connection fucked up and everything like that. You know what I mean? It's bouncing out here and there, but we gonna respect this game though, man. You know, man, yeah, get them likes up. I'm sitting over here giving you this game like only I can give it, and you sitting over here playing with these likes, man. Get the likes up, man. Get them notifications out there. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what I mean, click on that subscribe button right now. Click on that bell right now. You know, I didn't expect to get a bunch of donations and cash apps and go ahead, P, you know, because I know a lot of y'all be crying over the bitch. I know a lot of you niggas become gangbangers and strangers of the game. You understand me? You know, with this shit. I only knew it was going to be a few people that was going to, you know, support this game. I already knew. You know what I mean? I already knew that. I know that some of you niggas is ready to kill now. You know? Bitch, look at it, even look across the street where another man walking on, you ready to kill something. Nigga ready to lay something down. Get them likes up, man. Make sure you get them likes up. But let me sit up there, man, you understand me, and say this, man. Pimps do not do that. You know, now watch this. The same nigga that told them stories in prison like it was something to behold, like it was a pimpish story. Like this nigga was telling these stories the same way that Phil Mo Slim told his story in Hollywood. the way he was talking about punking niggas into giving him the bitch back, he was telling this shit like Fillmore told his Hollywood story in American Pimp. He thought that this was just a glorious, pimp story of making, of making a nigga give you the bitch back. He thought this was just glorious. So this same nigga, right? He walk up to me, he say, "Hey, P, I can't do my voice because my voice gone right now. I can't do his voice. If I could, I'd do it. Hey, P, I done seen you in Vegas, man, a few times, man, on the strip, man. I know you some pimping, man, but, my other partner, man, then my nigga Friday, man, he said, you live with it too, man. So I just wanted to introduce myself." So, one thing that all of the pimps do at High Desert, Indian Springs, everybody like to pull out they pictures. So, he's showing me his bitch. You know what I mean? I see the bitch. Yeah. I see that same bitch that was sucking my dick raw. I see that same bitch that, you understand me, swallow every drop. Didn't let none of my nut go to waste. Yeah, I see that one. I see the one that was devouring me. That's who I seen. And so, shout out to Rick, man. Blessings to Rick coming in here with the 50. Good looking. Blessings to you, man. But I sat up there and see this same bro. He like, and this is what the nigga say to me. He said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Yeah, man, the bitch been in bounds with me for such and such years. You know what I mean? She been with me, for this amount of time. Yeah, they call the bitch missing pocket. Yeah, man, she ain't never got out of bounds with nobody. You know what I mean? She done got upset a few times, and did, just like bitches do. You know how bitches get mad, P. I had to correct a few situations, but you know what I mean? Other than that, the bitch really been in pocket for mine, though, standing up for my P. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, they call the bitch missing pocket." And when he said this, I had to sit up there, you understand me, and keep my laugh. I was like, "Missing pocket?" Nigga, when he said that they call her missing pocket, how many of y'all seen The Best Man movie with Morris Chestnut and Taye Diggs? How many of y'all seen The Best Man movie? The first one. The first Best Man. You know what I mean? When Morris Chestnut is marrying the bride. And they didn't walk down aisles and made vows, right? And while she's sitting over there saying her vows, Morris Chestnut thinking about Taye Diggs, you know what I mean, sitting over there fucking his wife. The whole time while she's sitting over there giving her vows, he's sitting over, ooh, you know what I mean? So when he was like, "Yeah, P, they call her missing pocket," man, look, I seen the moment that they call her missing pocket. Soon as he said it, all I could see is this bitch sucking my dick. You know what I mean? All I can see is her sitting over there taking my dick and sitting over there spanking her face, you understand me, with my dick. That's all I can see at that time. He talking about something they call her missing pocket. And all I could see at that time was her sitting over there just spanking her face with my and you talking about they call her missing pocket. You know what I mean? And all I can think about is her just devouring all my, just selfish with my nut. She was selfish with my nut. She didn't want to let none of my nut fall to the floor. She didn't want to let none of my chromosomes fall to the floor. Her mouth had became a daycare center for all of my kids. And you talking about this is, missing pocket. They call her missing pocket. And her mouth is a united center. It's a daycare center, you understand me, for all of my children. I done put legions of kids in her throat. And you talking about missing pocket. She didn't even tell me she was a hoe. You know what I mean? But it was good that I went through that experience, you know what I mean, to let me know, man, you know what I mean, when these broads, you know, because of my past experiences before the lifestyle, you know what I mean, to know that, you know, yeah, don't ever be on that, oh man, my bitch would never, and you know, oh my bitch, you know, I don't even like being around them type of niggas. My bitch would never, and you know, my bitch, she would never, and my bitch would do, and my bitch, you know what I mean? And most of the niggas that say my bitch would never, she doing everything under the sun. Crips and Bloods is fucking on them for free. You know what I mean? Lounge singers is fucking on. Oh man, come on, man. Knock that off. You know, Miss in pocket. Nigga, come on, man. I told y'all, man, about getting them likes up. 675 people up in here, man. It's only 458 likes. Make them likes look like them viewers. But, you know what I mean? I'm just telling you that, you know what I mean? It just, you know, the fact that he was ready to kill. Now check this out. He's ready to fight. And we didn't did enough laughing. Okay, now let's examine this. You're ready to put hands on this other man. You ready to put hands and feet. You didn't got your other blood partners. You got other blood niggas with you. You ready to have this man jumped because she willingly took money out of her purse and put it in the. You calling this bride Miss in Pocket. And while you calling her Miss in Pocket, she got somebody else's balls and DNA, you know what I mean? Just a guy, a square, because that's what I was at the time. You know, a square shooting DNA down her throat, sir. And you're calling her Miss in Pocket. You're ready to take a life and do a life sentence for the rest of your existence over a bride that's out here willingly, on her own free will, doing this out of pocket stuff. You know what I mean? Crazy. But the list goes on. Come on, come on, no, sin ain't through. No. Now, listen, I gotta show you the difference between a pimp when he take a phone call and the difference when y'all take a phone call. You know, cause see, a lot of y'all good at talking that pimp shit, but you're just not good, you know, when it comes to, you know, pimp situations. Everybody want to be a pimp until it's time to pimp. Everybody want to be a pimp until it's time to get knocked, until they get that phone call, until they get knocked for the bottom. They get knocked for the wife. Everybody, the nigga get knocked for the wife that nobody in the game knew that it was his wife. You be like, damn, why P acting like that? Because that's his wife. You just don't know it. Ooh, I just hit you niggas in the chest. Like, damn, why P ready to take out a gun? Why he ready to beat niggas up? Why P always ready to, he always responding. He always reacting to, not responding. Why he always reacting to nobodies anytime they speak on this bitch? Why he act like that? Why P in his feelings over this broad like that? A lot of y'all don't even know that some of y'all favorite pimps is married. Niggas is married. You got so many niggas that's talking about this pimping, but let that nigga get knocked for his wife. You gonna see a whole different man. Let that nigga get knocked for his wife. Let a nigga sit up there and serve that nigga for his wife and see how these niggas act. Please don't be fooled by pictures and videos on Instagram. Let these niggas get knocked for their baby mama. Let these niggas get knocked for that bottom. Let niggas get knocked for that wife that you didn't even know that it was his wife. Let them get knocked for that wife, man. You know what I mean? Niggas is gonna be GDs. Niggas is gonna be BDs. Niggas is gonna be ready to sit up there, you understand me, and be Crips, blood, everything but a pimp. I dare you to sit, I dare for you to sit up there and get that nigga the phone call. Come on, man. Oh man, and then that's another thing, man. I'm just gonna be 100. I'm gonna have to do another video about that. That's not the subject today, but just to keep it real, hey man, stop comparing them husbands to me. Yeah, stop comparing them husband ass niggas to me, man. I'm out in this motherfucking Canada, sitting over here fighting and shit, you know what I mean? Without getting married. I ain't got married. Here I am in another country. I could have been had my citizenship. All I gotta do is sit up there, you understand me, and get married. I'm in another country. I could have been set up there, you understand me, and got, you know what I mean, my citizenship. But I just refused to get married. I got a valid excuse for me getting married. I got a very logical, justifiable, you know what I mean, excuse for me getting married. I do. But I just refuse to do it. So please do not compare that nigga, and that nigga. Stop comparing them motherfucking husbands to me, man. I don't care what that nigga driving, what jewelry a nigga got, all of that. Hey, man, once a nigga get married, man, throw that shit out the window. A nigga getting married, listen, a nigga that's married in the game, he can't say nothing to a nigga that's selling drugs. I'm gonna make that another message. A nigga that's married in the game, he can't say nothing to a nigga that's selling drugs. He can't say nothing to that nigga talking about some he cheating. Nigga, you cheating too. Y'all both cheat. Come on, man. How a nigga that's married, you know what I mean, to this bitch, how he gonna sit up there and tell you that you wrong for selling drugs? He mixing it, you understand me, to fix it, and you mixing it with the man. How you gonna have a nigga who's actively married, actively in the game, and then he telling the dope dealer, yeah man, we don't sell no drugs, woo 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 woo, we don't do no cheating, man, and woo woo woo. Don't you understand that there's hoes, nigga, that I could have maintained, hoes that a lot of, you know what I mean, other authentic pimps could have maintained if we had got married? So no, you can't call a nigga a goat, and that's funny. You can't call a nigga a goat. You can't put a nigga in the greatest pimp category and he actively married, man. Stop it. You niggas gonna stop disrespecting this pimping. Stop it. And stop letting these niggas tell you that, oh, I got married because the feds came down on me and, it was a federal situation. That shit sounded good at that time. But what happens when you're no longer on parole? What happens when the case is done with? What happens when you're no longer on parole and you still married? Come on, man, that's something that you wanted to do. Motherfuckers be trying to use a situation as justification for what they did. And that was cool at that time. Can't nobody say nothing to you at that time if it's a federal situation. Like, yeah, I got married to her because, you know what I mean, if I get married to her, they can't force her to testify. All right, yeah, that sounds good to an idiot, but okay, we'll let you put on the Oscar award performance for 2 seconds. Okay, but once a nigga ain't no longer on paper, you ain't no longer on parole no more, you understand me? What happened to your divorce? Niggas is still married. Niggas, shut up. I'm still pimping and niggas is still married. Ha! That's a title for your ass. I'm still pimping and niggas is still married. I think I might make that a video one day. I might want to cut you niggas up. I'm still pimping and niggas is still married. Stop comparing these husbands, man, to the pimping man that stayed down, that never sold no drugs, that never walked down the aisles and made vows, man. Don't put them niggas in the same category as me and the other ones, man. Don't do that. You know what I mean? But shout out to all of the ones, you know what I mean, that maintain, you know what I mean, a solid, authentic hoe, or some authentic hoes in the end. And when he was no longer active in the game, if that was his decision to get married, I mean, hey, that's on him. Me personally, no, I don't never see marriage in my future. But I can't decide. My opinion ain't got dominion on what the next man do. And if that man want to marry his hoe or get married to his hoes, you know what I mean? That's on. I done sat up there and shot my pimping at Oprah. I done put messages all up in Oprah's DM. Oprah ain't opened none of my messages up. Okay, I'm gonna go on about my business. Oprah, if you listening, you know what I mean? I done blessed you plenty of times, you know what I mean, to have, you know what I mean? You had action at a young P. You know what I mean? But you over there with Stedman and acting like you too good, baby. You know, pimp got to pimp on. Shouts out to Oprah though. You know, but getting back to this game that I never left, you know, check it out. There's a difference between the way that a pimp receives the phone call, conducts himself after receiving the phone call, you know what I mean, in comparison to the way you guys, you know, conduct yourself after receiving a phone call. Now, I'ma show you. Look, watch this. Now, I can bring on Special. How many of y'all remember the video that I did with Special? How many of y'all remember the video? That was the first time in history that you guys ever heard pimps talking about the first time that they got knocked. Everybody talk about when they knocked. Everybody talk about when they knocked somebody for their bitch, but everybody don't want to talk about when they got knocked. You know what I mean? How many of y'all remember the video that I did with the other representation, you know what I mean, about our first time being knocked? Okay? And the reason why it was so cold, you know, even though I was the only one, but not only was I on there talking about the first time I got knocked, but I'm doing the video with the motherfucker that knocked me. You know? Yeah. You know, that lets you know that I'm not trying to kill nobody. I'm not trying to get nobody killed. Now, okay, let's take it back to that phone call. Okay, now, I ain't gonna make no justifiable reasons on why I got knocked, but you know what I mean? For you young P's, you know, learn from the error of my ways. Learn from my proverbs and also learn from me, you know what I mean, on what not to do. And at this time, man, I had done the dumbest shit that you could ever do. P, what you do? What you do? What you do? Let me tell you. But you got to get them likes up first. Get them likes up. 687 people listening. You know what I mean? It's only 525 likes. Come on, man. We're not going to do the game like that. Before I tell you, you know, what happened, hit that like button. Get them likes up. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you this. At this time, you know what I mean, I was so busy, you know, trying to have, you know, young P, endeavoring to get deep, you know, and a lot of us do that type of shit. We trying to get 3, you trying to get 5, you're trying to get 7, you're trying to get 10, but you're not spending time with the 1, the 2, or the 3 that you already have. And you forget that women have needs. As Bobby Womack said, a woman's got to have it. And, you know, I had, you know, this student, I had her on automatic, you know what I mean, for months. All right? And then when she was, I think, after she had, because she was on automatic, you know, for a little bit on 2 months, because I was moving around. I had everybody, you know, moving around at that time. Some people really couldn't even believe it. Older P said, wait a minute, you done had a white bitch, a white blonde on automatic for over 2 months? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, when you, you know how older pimps be, well, when you gonna spend time with I was like, I was like, I'm gonna spend time with him, man, but I'm about to go over here, I'm about to go over there. I'm making time for everything else, but to spend time, you know what I mean, with the one that's making all these sacrifices and doing this, and just young, just young and stupid, you know, young pimping, just young and stupid, you know. Cause older pimping probably like, man, that bitch ain't had no dick. She ain't been spending no time. Here I am, holeless and doleless, and he over here with these hoes. You know what I mean? Then he got a white blonde. He ain't even spending time with it. Well, shit, let my old ass, spend some time with her. Hey, baby. But now, make a long story short. After, you know what I mean? No, her mom had got sickly. Yep. Her mom had got sickly, so I allowed her to go to Sacramento. Okay, but while she's in Sacramento, she ends up basically kicking it, you know what I mean, with this bitch that she was once wifey's with in a household prior to being in my household. All right? Okay, hold on. Follow me. She haven't been around the pimping since Jesus was crucified. And to make matters worse, you know what I mean, you allowed her to go see her square ass family. She's around her square ass family, square ass energy. You know what I mean? And then she's around a bride that was in a household prior to being in yours, and she's a renegade now. So she's around her square ass family, a renegade bitch, you know what I mean? And she ain't been around the pimping since, you know what I mean, Ronald Reagan was the president. Just all wrong. So basically you knocked yourself, but I ain't gonna take nothing away from Special. He did that, but because of the unwise decisions that I had made, I knocked myself. And you know what I mean, Special basically, you know what I mean, did what he was supposed to do. But make a long story short, when Special gave me the call, I got the call because I had already called the bride. It was like it had went like a few days. I had not even heard from her. So I'm thinking that because sometimes these brides they get in their little feelings and things. I'm thinking that she in her feelings. Because every now and then these brides are getting on some Carl Thomas emotional shit and. Where would my life been if I would have stayed at Square? Where would my life been if I would have kept working at Target? I would have been the manager by now. Bitches be thinking all type of dumbass shit, right? So I'm thinking that the bitch basically on some Tony Braxton, Unbreak My Heart, Say You Love Me Again ass shit, But now the whole time, the bitch getting it up for a pimp, man. She getting it up for Special. And so, when Special gave me the phone call, in my arrogance, I was like, hello? Couldn't recognize the number. So I pick up, hello? Oh man, yeah. Anybody know Special's voice? Yeah. What's going on, P? Yeah. What's going on, P? I'm like, yeah, what's going on with you, man? Who is this? And how you get my number? Oh man, yeah, man. Yeah, man. The bitch, man. Yeah, man. She put me on to that, man. Yeah, that's why I'm calling you about, man. Yeah. The bitch gave me the number, P. You know what I mean? So that's why I had to call you. Now, hold on. I'm looking at the phone like, wait a minute. I'm thinking that you sitting over there. You understand me? And your feelings and things, and but you still getting it up. We didn't have some little arguments here and there, but you didn't. Oh man, it is what it is. In my mind, like I'm talking about. Listen, no mentor, no none of that. No reading books, no films. It just in me. So I'm like, well, you know what I mean? Shit, the bitch that made a decision, man. And a pimp gonna respect that. Oh man, man, I'm glad to hear, man, because I had already called around, man, and I had called a few P's and things, man, to check on your reputation, Peter, to check if you were solid, man, because, I don't like calling these game bangers and, niggas, but man, niggas spoke very highly of you, P. They said that, man, you was gonna be cool, man, with accepting the news. I was like, oh, P, man, no, it ain't that type of party. Yeah, it ain't that type of party, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not no gangbanger, Pete. No, I'm not violent. I don't have no hatred or dislike, for you, man. You on your job, man. Blessings to you, man. Happy pimping. And next thing you know, me and him ended up talking for hours. We talked for hours on the line. I went from telling him everything about the broad, good and bad, because I didn't have too much bad stuff, because a lot of you niggas, let me tell you this, a lot of you niggas, man, you get in your feelings, and then you start lying on the bitch. Don't lie on the bitch, P. Don't get in your feelings. No, man, don't get in your feelings, man. You niggas be getting in your feelings, man. The bitch chews up, she leave you, and now you lying to the pimping. You know what I mean? You trying to throw smut on the bitch name, so the pimpin' won't fuck with the bitch. Some of you niggas be lying on the bitch. You want to tell the pimpin' that the bitch is a snitch. So many of you have done that. So many of you. I'm not even gonna go on this one nigga. One nigga sit up there, he said, yeah, man, the bitch put the police in my business. And if any nigga sit up there and fuck with the bitch, he can't fuck with me. He say this shit, and then months down the line, because he not knocking no bitches and he couldn't hold a bitch. He wasn't able to hold a bitch for 30 days. He was going through so many bitches and none of them stood up for 30. Hold on. The same thing. He couldn't have a bitch stand up for 30 days. So after going months upon months of basically having bitches that wasn't able to stand up, 30 days, to his so-called pimping, after going months, without having a solid bride, he trying to resurrect the same situation with the same bitch that he said, that put the police in his business. Now make that make sense. You told the pimpin', that the police, she put the police in your business. And then months and months later, you trying to have the bitch back. Come on, man. These niggas, man, like Jim Kelly said, man, you niggas, man, y'all come straight out of a comic book. You don't come from this game. You coming straight out of a comic book, man. Sat up there and told me, like, yeah, man, she put the police in my business, talking about some, the bitch took 40,000, or, just all this weird ass shit that ain't had nothing to do with this game. When he should have just been real, and he should have just kept it 100, like, yeah, P, I'm in love with the bitch, I'm in my feelings, I don't want to see you or nobody else, pimping on her, it would break my heart. That's what he should have said. He should have said, P, if I see you pimping on the bitch, man, or if I see any other P's or P's that I fuck with pimping on the bitch, man, I would want to slip my wrist behind all of this, man. So please, man, so I can stay here on this earth, please don't fuck with her, man, because I'm in love. That's my baby. That's my boo. That's my sugar lumpy plump. You know what I mean? That's my, that's bae. That's what he should have said. But don't lie on the bitch and say she a snitch, and she sat up there and put the police in your business, and you trying to have her back. No, man. I've never been into that. If I tell you that a bitch is a snitch or she told, that's exactly what she did. I ain't never said, that's one of the worst things you can do in the game, is lie on the bitch to keep the pimping from her. You sitting up there trying to put snitching on the bitch jacket to keep the pimping from her. That's gay as hell. You know what I mean? Just gay. Homosexual. Hold on. Me and Special, we chopping it up. Our conversation was so good that me and Pete sitting over here chopping it up. We done went from, me telling him, the good and, the bad. Cause I really didn't have too much bad to say about the bitch. The bitch was a good hoe. You know what I mean? Paid me, did what she was supposed to. And she even tried to come back. But a lot of y'all know the situation. That's a whole nother video that I already gave you already. But I sat up there, you understand me, and told him, all the good things about her, the bad things here and there. And we went from that to talking about this game, and we were just on the phone for hours. It was truly a beautiful fellowship. It was truly a beautiful fellowship. Why did you accept her? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you was talking about the dude, because I don't have that reputation. Yeah, Sinful the P ain't never took back nan bitch that ever put the police in his business. Sinful the P, listen, Sinful the P has never even took a bitch back, for a lot of things that you niggas, a lot of reasons why you niggas took the bitch back. P, what you talking about? Listen, man, if a bitch left me fucked up in prison, I don't have a desire for you. But some niggas, they look past that. They look past a bitch calling 911. They look past a bitch not putting no money on their books and not looking out for them. They do the Clyde. They just get out and act like, it never happened. He totally forgets about, how you was dusty and ashy as fuck and the bitch didn't send you no soap to wipe your ass. Didn't send you $1 so you can have a top ramen soup. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Not me. But y'all, you bitches can play with them niggas like that. You just can't fuck with me like that. Nah. I don't have a reputation for taking bitches back, putting the police in my business. Nah, man. Nah, I don't know no real niggas that do that. But shout out to them husbands though. And the boyfriends. But look, check this out. Me and Special had a conversation for hours. We still good to this day. Did he knock me? Yes, he did. But listen, check it out. We were so blessed by the game that Special was able to, he was like, P, I have to commend you. The way that you pimped on this hoe, man. The way that you pimped on this hoe, you made it so much easier for me to pimp. Because that's what pimping do. Listen, man, I can't lie to you. When you really pimped on the hoe, now when you don't pimp, you know what I mean? Now when you ain't did no pimping, you know what I mean? You ain't been doing no pimping on the broad, it's gonna show. She don't even know the basics of the game. But that's just like if Sepova the Prince, you know what I mean, he knock a broad, and let's say Sepova the Prince tell a broad that his choosing fee is $5,000, okay? And after having her for 6 months, a year, or some years, let's say the broad get out of bounds with Punchy. And after Punchy now having an interview with the same broad, and she tell Punchy that she gave Sepova the Prince, $5,000 for his choosing fee. And by Punchy, having the spirit of the game, if he being led by the game, he gonna have a common peace sense that's not common. Well, if in his mind, if you gave Prince $5,000, you got to give me more than that. If you gave Prince $5,000, bitch, I need my 10. You know what I mean? So, the bitch basically get charged for the 10, and because she was already pimped on coming in the door, in the middle and to the end by Sepova the Prince, this is normal to her. She was already groomed by Sepova the Prince. So it was easier for her to come in the door respecting the game with Punchy because Sepova the Prince had already groomed her. So now she comes in the door with Punchy, giving Punchy $10,000. You know what I mean? And because, you know, when Punchy had her, and because of the way he presided over, once she decided to be with me, and because of the way Sepulveda the Prince did things, and because of the way Punchy did things, I could never disrespect, you know what I mean, this game by doing anything less than what Sepulveda the Prince and Punchy did. How would I look coming behind Sepulveda the Prince and coming behind Punchy, and I say, oh no, baby, you don't need no fee. Just get your things. Matter of fact, where you at? Oh, you ain't got no money right now? Okay, I'm ordering your plane ticket. Yeah, I'm about to buy your plane ticket. How would I look after she just got pimped on by Sepulveda the Prince? She just got pimped on by Punchy. And I come right behind that, and she said, well, you know, it's been tough. I ain't really been able to get no money. It's been slow around here. You know, police been taking bitches to jail. You know what I mean? It's really been fucked up around here. You know? And I say, man, fuck all of that. You gonna get some money. You know what I mean? Complete disrespect for the game. To the game. O'Shea, appreciate that, brother. That's my loved one right there. Good looking, Shay. Y'all make sure y'all go to O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel and hit the subscribe, you know, and the bell over there. Check out the celebrity gospel. Check out all his content. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for O'Shea, you know, I already know we wouldn't have the website. If it wasn't for O'Shea, I wouldn't even be doing consultation with you niggas. You know, if it wasn't for O'Shea, I wouldn't even have the super chat turned on right now. So we give God praise, and we give the game, you know, reverence for blessing us to have O'Shea Duke Jackson. You know what I mean? It's one of our, one nigga had the nerve to say, he friends with O'Shea. He friends, you know what I mean, with the Trick. I thought to myself, like, nigga, you know how many pimps, you know what I mean, got partners and associates and friends? Nigga, we got Tricks in our family, nigga. What did you say? But, you know, squares will say anything on this internet. But getting back to this game that I never left, when you pimp, you make it so much easier, you know what I mean, for the next pimp to pimp. When you have presided over a woman properly and accordingly, you only make it, you make things much smoother for the next pimp. That's all you do. You know, a pimp don't go gang banging when he get a phone call. You know, and let me say this, you know what I mean? Look at Shay, never stop. Hey, Shay, don't ever stop tricking, man. To all you tricks, don't let these dating coaches fool you, man. Keep tricking, man. Keep tricking till the wheels fall off. And to you rappers, we need more songs, you know what I mean, that supporting tricking. We got enough about this pimping. You know, support the tricking. Make tricking common. Make tricking good again. You know what I mean? Blessings to all the tricks. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. They be talking against tricks. They be speaking against tricking. I don't have nothing against the tricking. I ain't got nothing but love. I'm like Heavy D. I ain't got nothing but love for you, man. Blessings to all the tricks. Love you niggas, man. But getting back to this game that I never left, the pimping don't be gang banging over no broad. The pimping gonna keep it on the bitch. He not gonna lose his life over a bitch. He not trying to do a life sentence over no bitch. You niggas got the game fucked up. You know what I mean? A P wouldn't be. No, we not gonna say that. Hold on. No, I don't agree with that. We not gonna do all of that. A P wouldn't. I don't agree with that. A pimp wouldn't be nothing, you know, without a trick. Yeah, no, I don't agree, you know, with that one. No, the pimping is still, no. Yeah, but you have to understand, look at your statement. Once you understand the individuality of a pimp, the gifts that a pimp has, do you not understand that a pimp still has power? You understand me? Without the hoeing? How do you think that retired pimps that's still living off the game, you know what I mean? How are they able to still do the things that they doing? So no, don't say a pimp ain't nothing, without a trick. No, don't devalue the pimping. Don't minimize the pimping. That shit sound as dumb as when you niggas say, don't hate the player, hate the game. No, dumbass, don't hate the game either. Please don't hate the game. Even if you hate the player, please don't hate the game. People got to think about what they be saying. Even if you hate the player, please don't hate the game. Don't ever hate this game. You niggas got this shit backwards, but I'm here to bless you though. Yeah, man, don't hate the player, hate the game. No, nigga, how about don't hate the game? How about don't hate the pimp? Don't hate neither one of them motherfuckers. But listen, going back to this game that I never left, the pimping is not going to kill another man over the bitch because he got knocked for the bitch. I'm gonna give you another good example of receiving a phone call. Cause like I said, after Special knocked me, hey man, we chopped it up for hours. We still cool to this day. You know what I mean? Special would call me, I call him, and we'll talk for hours, and we won't even talk about that damn bitch. We be talking about business and sports and, what's going on. And man, listen, Special can call me right now. Not saying that he need one, but if Special called me right now and asked me for a jug, you best to believe I'm gonna shoot it to him. And if I asked him for a jug, even though I'm not, but if I asked him for a jug, he would give it to me. I know he would. You know what I mean? But see, that's just how it is when you. I'm not trying to take you away from your family over no bitch. I'm not trying to be in no correctional facility for eternity over a damn discrepancy with you over this bitch. No. You know what I mean? I value my freedom. I value, you understand me, your freedom. I value my life. I value your life. And most of all, I value this game. I respect and love the game too much to disrespect this game just because a bitch decided to do whatever she decided to do. So the fuck what? I'm just gonna kick the door down, man. That knocking shit, hey man, that shit overrated, man. P, what you mean overrated? All of this, what you gonna do, when you get knocked, for the woman that you love and for the woman that you love so much. And nigga, listen, if you can't stand getting your heart broke, if you can't take getting your heart broke, leave this game alone. Simple and plain. If you cannot take getting your heart broke, step the fuck aside, man, and just leave the game alone. You in your feelings, you can't live no more. You like Tony Braxton, you don't feel like you can breathe again. You know what I mean? Cause the bitch gone. Come on, man. So, that shit overrated to me. I ain't never felt like slitting my wrist. I ain't never felt like jumping over a building. I ain't never felt like giving up and, I can't live no more. I can't pimp no more. I don't want to get clean no more. I don't want to have things no more because the bitch gone. Man, stop it. Some of you niggas right now, if you get knocked for the bitch, your whole pimping gonna leave with that whole situation. If the bitch get knocked or if she blow up and decide to leave you, you know what I mean? You gonna sit up there and blow up with the whole situation. I knew one nigga like that, rest in peace to him. You know what I mean? But the bitch had sat up there and left the nigga and you know what I mean? He wasn't even talking about no pimping. But once the bitch came back 4 years later, all of a sudden he wanna be a pimp again. This is a true story. You know what I mean? When the bitch left him, you know what I mean? The bitch sat up there, you understand me, and decided to, work a job. She wanted to be in a relationship. Pretty much the bitch wanted to be a bum. And You know, for about a good 4-5 years, man, the bitch was gone. And while she was gone, he was selling drugs. He was back swooping. He wasn't talking about no pimping. He was back swooping. He put the pimping all the way down. He went back to swooping. He went back to he wanted to be Meechy Slick. Yeah. He didn't want to sit up there, you understand me, and be the #1 draft pick. He wanted to be Meechy Slick again. He wanted to be a blood again. He wanted to be Mac 10. You know what I mean? He wanted to go back to swooping. He didn't want to be the pimping. Get them likes up. Get them likes all the way up, man. You know what I mean? Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit the share button. Everybody hit the like button. Get them likes all the way up. Let's get them likes all the way to 700. But you know what I mean? He wasn't talking about pimping. The whole time while the bitch was gone, he wasn't talking about no pimping, man. I could call, you know, a square bitch right now that basically, you understand me, listen, this square bitch, you know, she love my draws. You know what I mean? She square as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? They sold some pussy for me, you know what I mean, when I first started, you know what I mean, in the game. But the reason why I call her square because the bitch couldn't handle, you know what I mean, when other hoes was around. You know what I mean? The bitches still do favors and do stuff for her. She'd do anything for me now. But I'll never forget, I was locked up. I'm locked up. Okay? And I had this bitch. I said, make this 3-way call for me, man. I ain't spoke to my nigga in a little bit. I want to talk to my nigga. You know, I'm not calling to ask for anything, but, you know, I'm just calling to talk to my nigga, you know what I mean, to get a report on what's going on in the streets. And then sometimes, you know, a conversation with niggas that's in the streets, man, it can revive you. It can resurrect you. You know what I mean? It can replenish you. It can renew you, restart you. So I wanted to just talk to my nigga and see how things was going, right? Shit, man, you ain't missing nothing. I was like, man, come on, man, tell me the truth, man. What's going on out there, man? Talk to me. What's going out there in them Vegas streets, man? How you living, man? What's going on? And nigga say, man, you ain't missing nothing, P. You ain't missing nothing, man. Ain't nothing out here, man. I'm like, what? I'm like, you ain't knocked nothing new yet? He like, man, I ain't even known that. I'm just trying to have a good woman now, man. You know, I just want a good woman. And that shit, man, when he said that he just wanted a good woman, and I'm a few months away from getting back in the streets, you know, I'm pumped up. I'm working out. You know how it is. Those are my convicts. Convicts know what I'm talking about. You know what it's like. You know what I mean? 2 weeks, sometime a month, sometime months, you know, before you get out, you count down every day. And now you working out hard as hell. You working out hard as hell, especially if you 2 months, you know what I mean, from getting back in the streets. You in prison working out hard as hell. You about to get back to the streets. You want your chest, your arms, everything to look right. You know what I mean? So you sitting over there going hard as a motherfucker. And when that nigga said that shit, man, you know, man, I just want a good woman, man. When he said that shit, it was like a nasty taste in my mouth. I'm calling you to hear about some motivation, man, to hear about what's going on in the location of the streets, man. And you on the phone in Sinful the P's ear talking about some you just want a good woman. Man, get the fuck out of my ear, man. Hey, man, I told the bitch, this is real shit. I told the bitch, I said, hang up, man. He said, man, bro, what's wrong? Man, hang up, man. Hang up. I'll talk to you, man. I'm going to get at you, man, when I get at the streets, man. Love you, bro. Love you, man, but I got to talk to you later, man. Hang up, babe. Yeah, hang up. Hang up on that nigga. You know what I mean? I ain't even known that. I just want a good woman. And we both in our 20s at the time. I could see if you was in your late 30s, early 40s and 50s, to be sounding like an after-school program speech and shit. But we in our 20s, man. I'm pumped up about getting back to the streets and getting back to this pimping. And you talking about you just want a good woman. He just want a good woman. Man, I was so pissed off and vexed. You just want a good woman. So, it's the way he said it, man. I ain't even known that, man. I just want a good woman. I was like, man, I want a good woman too. You know what I mean? I want a lot of good women though. Yeah, I want some good women that's good hoes. Ain't nothing wrong. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was like, man, I want me a good woman. I want some good women. You know what I mean? That's doing some great hoeing. Yeah. Yeah, I want some good women that's doing some great hoeing. Shit. But anyway, man, I'm telling you, a lot of you that if you lost the bride or if the bride blew up on you right now, you're going to go back picking up that dope sack. If your girlfriend prostitute left you right now, you're going to go back to Sue Whooping. You about to put back on the Messy Marvin and Mitchie Slick. You know what I mean? You're going to be riding around talking about, we bang that Crip, we bang that blood. You know what I mean? You're going to be Sue Whooping again. You know what I mean? Some of y'all going to be grooving, and some of y'all going to be Sue Whooping if the bitch leave you. You're not going to be staying down, you know what I mean, to the game, sit up there, you understand me, and bless you, you know what I mean, with your next hoe. No, you're going to go back grooving. You know what I mean? You want to go back Sue Whooping. You want to go back cousin. You know what I mean? Chicago motherfuckers, you want to go back to the foe in them. You know what I mean? You don't want to sit up there and knock her and them. You want to go back to being foe in them. See, I don't want to be foe in them. No, I don't want to go back to the foe in them. I want to be sitting over there having hoes down, you understand me, at 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. But you want to be foe in them. I don't want to be foe in them. No. I ain't on that. That's what you own. Now, let me sit up there and expound and say something profound about the matter by telling another piece testimony, just showing you that when you really this pimping, when you get knocked, no matter how you get knocked, or what you got knocked for, you know what I mean? You still maintain, you know what I mean, your composure. Now, I'm going to tell you about one of the coldest knockings in the game. Now, I ain't going to lie. He didn't get his knocked as many times as Filmo, but this knocking was just as cold, if not colder than that Filmo knocking. And some of y'all already know this knocking. But one of the coldest knockings that I've ever heard of in my life was the time that Dre, which was he was actively Gorgeous Dre at the time, when he got knocked, you know what I mean, by Silky, not the rapper, not the pimp that you know what I mean. No, not the new guy. That's our era. You know what I mean? Not Silky Slim. Silky Slim, a real one, but not that real one. The other real one before that real one. Hold on, let me clear that up. I had to think about that. He not even the original, the guy that I'm talking about, he not even the original Silky. No, it's a Silky before that, so I take that back. But the Silky that I'm talking about that knocked Dre, I think Dre was at the house one night, and this 1P man, you know what I mean, he called Dre. He like, yeah, man, what's going on, man? Yeah, Big Silk, you know what I mean? He like, yeah, man, what's going on with you, Dre? Man, I heard you been doing a lot of pimping, man. Man, that's what's up, man. Yeah, man, but I called to tell you, man, about that little white thing, about that little white bitch. Yeah, man, she decided to sit up there, man, and fuck with some pimping. Yeah, man, yeah, she decided to fuck with some pimping, P. And so, by Dre, you know what I mean, being Dre, by him being big and not being small, because when you emotionally react, like a stranger or a gangbanger, to this situation like that, you're the best definition of small. When you allow another man to get you in your feelings, all because your bitch, his bitch, who used to be your bitch, don't want to be your bitch no more, and you sitting over there doing the Mariah Carey about it, you know what I mean? That's small. Pimps don't do that. So, because Dre has seen giants all of his life, and because he is the offspring of a giant, it was only right for him to be a giant in this situation. It was his time to manifest, being a giant once again. And he did not fail. So, you know what I mean? P sit up there like, yeah, man, that little white bitch, yeah, man, she decided to sit up there, man, and reach this pimping. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you know what I mean? So they chop it up a little bit. About the little white bitch, you know what I mean? And right when they been getting ready to get off the phone, you know what I mean? Drake getting ready to get off the phone, like, all right, P, man, talk to you later. He said, hey, P, yeah, man, before I let you go, yeah, man, that chop, yeah, man, yeah, that bitch too, yeah, forget about it. Yeah, man, she decided to fuck with some pimping too. Yeah, not just the white bitch. Yeah, but the chop that you sent out with her, yeah, she decided to fuck with some pimping too. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't let you go off the phone uninformed. Yeah, I couldn't let you get off the phone ignorantly, man. I had to put you on game. Yeah, the chop bitch too. Yeah, I know you thought that it was just the white one, but no, it's not just the white one. Yeah, the chop bitch, she decided to fuck with some pimping too. Damn, P, okay, shit. So not only did Dre get knocked for the snow, he got knocked for the chop, too. It was one phone call for 2 knockings. And it wasn't just the fact that you getting knocked for 2 bitches, it's just the way he did it. Because Dre was getting ready to hang up the phone, and he was like, wait a minute, hold on. Before you hang up, yeah, the chop bitch, yeah, she got knocked too. But Dre was so much of a giant that he took the shit and, of course, kept pimping. Plus, both of them bitches came back to Dre, they came back like a week later any damn way. You know what I mean? Because a lot of y'all, the game will give you an opportunity to pimp, and you just do other shit, man. Because I think the nigga here got his name tatted, on the white bitch, all type of shit, man. Just dumb. But what I like about Dre didn't get mad at the pimping, because the pimpin' decided to get his name tattooed, on the white bitch. He's angry. He not looking at the pimpin'. He looking at the bitch for making provisions, for the for basically, you understand me, the pimpin' to be able to even do this. That's how you supposed to look at things. Yeah, I don't like what was done, but it never would have been done if the bitch didn't give him an opportunity for it to be done. She would have never had his name on her leg if she didn't make provisions for that to happen. So you don't get angry at the pimping. You get angry at the bitch for making provisions for that to even happen. So if the bitch had never got out of bounds, that would have never transpired. Always keep the pressure on the bitch. You niggas be ready to kill the nigga. You be ready to take his life. But you not understanding, if the bitch don't give the man the opportunity to basically preside and to have dominion over the bitch, then nothing could happen. She made a decision. I mean, that's for that P to decide. Whether he want to be a hairstylist or not. Most would, but seasoned veteran pimps this season, He might not even fuck up his manicure nails. No. For the woman that he possesses love for versus the gangbanger versus the stranger versus the emotional ass nigga, you know what I mean, who emotionally reacts to getting the phone call. Because pimps mentally respond. Hoe ass niggas emotionally react. Okay? When you give the phone call to this man, he's either going to mentally respond like a pimp, or he's going to emotionally react like a bitch ass nigga over the bitch. One or two, it's simple. It's nothing hard to understand. In simplicity, you're either going to mentally respond like a pimp, or you're going to emotionally react like a bitch over a bitch and do bitch shit. There is nothing gangster, there is nothing manly over trying to get into something, a physical confrontation over a simple conversation of somebody informing you that your former bride just gave him some accumulation. Yeah, man, she decided to sit up there and take money out her purse and she gave it to him. She did that. The money that she sucked and fucked for tonight, she gave it to another man. Deal with it. You don't like it, but deal with it. And if you cannot deal with getting your heart broke, if you can't deal with the decisions, unwise decisions, or whether it be wise, but if you cannot deal with the choice of a woman, leave this lifestyle alone. And wait a minute, even though I'm talking to the pimping, I just feel the game doing that. Hold on for a minute, P. I'm going to get back to the pimping. I'm going to get back to the game. But let me just give a little to you squares right quick. Check it out. Even as a square, even as a man that's not a participant in the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing, even if you a square, don't you understand that another man can't put his dick inside your woman's mouth or pussy unless she opens up her mouth and pussy to that man? Why do you have dislike? Why do you abhor another man? Why do you wish death on another man for a decision that well, I can't even say your woman, but your ex-woman, you know what I mean, made? She made that decision. You know what I mean? She decided to give all that good ass pussy, all that good cooking, you know, that good personality. Now she want to give it to another man. You got to deal with that. If you cannot deal with the choices that women make, leave them alone. Even though this message is mainly meant for the participants in the lifestyle, I'm also talking to you squares. Even if you could be a husband right now, even if your wife decide to basically go contrary to her wedding vows, you know what I mean? And she decide to violate it by being sexually involved with another man. You do not kill the other man. You do not want to fight the other man. Don't put no hands on that man. Don't kill that other man. If anything, you know what I mean? You should be thanking that other man because he just revealed to you that this bitch is not your bitch. She not yours. She's not yours. She's replying to another man because she's not complying to you. She's replying to another man because she's not complying to you. She don't want to be with you no more. Accept it. You know what I mean? That's why I love this game, man. How you gonna say the pimping don't got standards? How you gonna say that the pimps don't got class? How you gonna say that the pimping is not extraordinary? Come on, man. The pimping can have a bitch for 5, 10, 15, 20 years and get knocked and still not want to kill another pimp over this bitch. Bitch just sat up there and gave this man, you understand me, Rolexes and Breitlands and Frank Muellers, and sit up there and cashed this man out for years, some even a decade, over a decade, and still don't want to sit up there, you understand me, and kill this other man because this the new man that she want to be with. No. God bless him. Lord, please bless this man. I don't want to kill you. If anything, I want to talk to you because I still love her. I know it's the nigga thing to do is to, call all type of, funky dumbhead dogs and, call out her name and, and to just go off and and say nothing but bad things about her. But I'm going to let you know that you got a good woman. Yeah, God blessed you. You got a good woman, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got a good one, man. That's a good one right there. You know what I mean? She know how to do this. She know how to do this. She know how to do this. She know how to do that. She know how to do this. She know how to do this. She know how to do that. I taught her this. I taught her this. I taught her that. I taught her this. I taught her that. You know what I mean? Now this is where, she not perfect. She not gonna do this. She still ain't this yet. She still got a problem with taking accountability in some areas, but she's a good woman. That's when you a man. That's showing character. When you can tell the truth, even when you hurt, even in your pain, even while you upset, you can still. She is a good woman. I'm talking to you squares, Be like, yeah, man, I didn't even know, man, don't even worry about that, man. She with you now. She want to be with you. She want to be your woman. She wants to be with you. So by all means, man, y'all be together. I wish you well with her, because she's a good woman. Take care of her. And you give the man knowledge and wisdom on how to preside, over so that thing can work. And if that thing just so happened to don't work, when she come back to you and she asks you, why would you give another man, game on how to preside over me successfully? Because I understand that what the game has for me is for me. And another man can't take what the game has for me. Another man can't take what God has for me. What's for me is for me. And I love you also. I wanted another man. If you want to be with another man, I didn't want him to harm you. I didn't want you to, die. I didn't want you to get in an abusive, situationship. I wanted the best for you because I actually love you. So even though you decided to be with another man, I love you so much that I still wanted you to be happy. Even if it wasn't with me, I still wanted you to be happy. And even though I'm talking to squares, let me switch it back to the pimping. I love the game so much that even if I'm not pimping on you, I still want P to do some pimping on you because that's just how much I love the game. I realize that you don't belong to me. You belong to the game. So back to the game, as you go. I love the game. And because I love the game so much, even if I'm not presiding over you, I want you to be happy. I want you to be successful. I don't wish bad on you. I don't speak negative on you. I don't disrespect you. I don't lie on your horn. I don't put no snitch jacket on you. I don't try to minimize you. I don't try to disrespect you. I don't try to say things that you did that you didn't do to make you look bad. I'd rather for you to choose up with another pimp than be at Burger King. I'd rather for you to choose up with another pimp than be at somebody's Chick-fil-A or somebody's Walmart. I'd rather for you to choose up with another pimp than to go back to that square ass shit that you was involved in previously before getting in the game and becoming somebody's girlfriend or somebody's baby mama and having 3-4 kids and messing up your marketability and having pregnancy with all these niggas in the community with no currency. Bitch, I want you to get into a continuity of staying in this motherfucking game. I love the game. I am a friend of the game. I want you to be successful in the game. Am I hurt that you left me? Yes. Do I miss you? Yes. Do I miss the times that we spent together? Do I miss you rubbing my back? Yes. Do I miss you comforting me? Yes. Do I miss coming from the gym and I was so hurt physically, I was so sore that I couldn't even take my clothes off. And you used to take my clothes off for me and take off my shoes. And then once I got out the shower, you already had my clothes already ready for me. Do I miss that? Yes. Do I miss sometimes where I didn't even feel like going to the store and I could send you to the store, I could send you to the mall, or I could send you to go cook this and cook that for me? Yes. Do I miss you sucking my dick? Do I miss you riding my dick? Do I miss the pleasures of being inside of you? Yes. Do I miss the money that you used to make off the game that I lace you with? Yes. But at the same time, I want you to be happy. And most of all, I want you to be happy in this game. I want you to be happy in the game. I don't want you to be happy working at the post office. I want you to be happy in the game. I'm not like these niggas. I'm not gonna tell you don't choose up with another pimp. You know, it'll hurt me. You know, no disrespect. I love Nice. My brother's got. That's my left-hand man. But Nice and Goody, we always used to go back and forth on that. Because they used to tell they hoes, if they didn't want to be with them, go get a job, go get boyfriends and all that old weird ass shit. No, if you leave me, I want you to be with Sepulveda the Prince. If you leave me, I want you to be with Freeze. If you leave me, I want you to be with D. I want you to be with Trophy. I want you to be with some pimps. Don't leave the game. I don't want you to leave me. But just in case, if you do leave me, just don't leave the game. Don't leave the game. You can leave me, baby. Because I know I'm a hard person to deal with. I know I'm hard to love. I know I'm an egotistical individual. I know that sometimes sinful feel like he God. I know that sometimes it's hard to get, to me. I understand the jealousy that you feel, because of the time that I spend with her and her. I understand that sometimes when you listening to me having conversations and consultations with squares and, other pimps' hoes as I'm motivating them, you get jealous sometimes and it move you a certain way. So I understand if you leave me, but just don't leave the game. You can leave me, baby, but just don't leave the game. I want you to keep hoeing. I want you to keep going, even if it's for another man, even if you're happy with another man. I don't want to harm you. I don't want to kill you. I remember one time one of my ex-hoes, Tanika, bless her heart, a lot of my, especially black women, a lot of black women are like that. They want you to jump over a bridge. They want you to hurt somebody. They want people to be shot. They want people to get beat up, to prove, your love for her and all of this shit. She has defined love as, bullets flying and fists, being thrown and, people getting into it, for love to be shown. She wants the pimpin' to be that nigga in 5 Heartbeats to be like, every night I gotta fight to prove my love. She want me to be one of them niggas. She wanted me to be one of them niggas. You know, P, what you mean? Cause she gonna ask me, she said, if I had left you, you know, cause she had blew up, but she said, let's say if I had chose up and you seen me on the blade, what would you do? You probably had beat my ass, or you probably smacked the shit out of me. And knowing my silly ass, I know I would get right in pocket with you and just follow you. You know what I mean? She said, what would you do? I could just tell when she was even asking me this question, her little pussy was getting wet because she wanted to hear me say, you know what I mean, that I was going to flip out and I was going to whoop her ass and I was going to get into it with the nigga. I told her, I said, if I had seen you, you know, on the blade and you was endeavoring to be in pocket, you know, for another P, you know, I wouldn't bless you with that. She said, what you mean you wouldn't bless me with that? I said, I wouldn't bless you with that type of energy. Because if I'm beating you up, if I'm ready to get into it with your new dude and all of that, that's devaluing the game. That's devaluing me. That's disrespecting, you know what I mean, everything that I stand for, you know, by doing that. So no, I wouldn't beat your ass, and no, I wouldn't get into it with your new dude because you with somebody else, and no, I wouldn't do that. You know, I'm sorry to hurt your little ghetto fantasy, you know what I mean, and mess up, you know, the wetness in your pussy and make it go as dry, you know, as the Arizona desert. But baby, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't let it be said that Sinful to P, you know what I mean, just got out in a rage, you know what I mean, and, you know, pimps had to get me off of you, and I'm fighting a nigga because you decided to be with somebody else. I said, I've never had that type of feeling, you know, ever. I don't even want that type of feeling. You know, I don't ever even want to feel like, you know, I want to kill somebody or hurt somebody because you willingly on your own made a choice to be with somebody else. I don't want to do it, babe. I couldn't do it. Ever. I don't ever want to feel like that. As Beers would say, ever. You know? So there's a difference between the way that the pimpin' received the phone call. It's a difference in the way that the pimpin' gonna conduct himself after receiving the phone call versus the way you guys, you know what I mean, is gonna conduct yourself, you know, receiving a phone call. The pimpin' not gonna conduct himself, you know, like that. It remind me of the time, right? Since somebody had said on Larry, you know, earlier in the video, let me tell you about some situations that I've been in with niggas, you know, that was ready to kill, you know, over the bitch. I think I told you guys this one time, but one time I'm downtown Chicago, you know what I mean? I see this little broad, you know what I mean? I'm campaigning at her, you know what I mean? But she's staying in pocket. Now she trying to walk fast. And you know, once y'all start trying to walk fast, you know, I sweat, like I keep telling you, I can't chase that. You know, I can't chase you across the street. Like them niggas you be seeing on Figueroa, them niggas you be seeing on the E14, yeah, baby, I can't chase you across the street. I'm not about to sit up there and speed up, you know, to catch up to you. Because sweat don't mix with this 1 million cologne that I got on. Sweat not gonna mix, you understand me, with this pimping, you know what I mean, that I'm governed by. It's not gonna mix with that chasing you. No. So, you know, I'm sorry, I can't be FloJo over the hoe. I just can't. You know, I'm not gonna do cardio, you know, for a bitch that ain't gave me no bankroll. I'm not gonna sit up there, you understand me, and put on balance from Foot Action for a bitch that never even gave me a transaction before. No, it's just not, I'm not gonna, that sounds like too much work. That sounds like a lot of work. You running across the street, you having a run marathon, you trying to catch a hoe that ain't never gave you no money. You know, I'm not into that. You know, that works for certain guys, but it don't work for me though. I'm not into that. So, you know, I'm popping at the bitch, You know what I mean? And she started walking fast. So I left her alone. I totally left her alone. You know, and then, you know, I come out this club. That club ain't even there no more. It used to be a club that was in the Viagra Triangle. You know what I mean? In the and you know, those that know the Viagra Triangle, you know what I'm talking about. But this club, it's not there anymore. But it used to be a club there. This is where all the snow used to be. You know what I mean? If you wanted a nice, fine ass, you know, beautiful blonde, this was where all the little blondes used to be. You know what I mean? Damn, man, I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I sat up there and see the bitch again. She's looking at me, eye contact, eye to eye. We looking dead at each other. And she stared at me now for a good 7 seconds. So I'm like, okay, now you ran away from me, you know what I mean, earlier. Now you looking at me. Like, come on, bitch, don't play with me. So, I said, now you gonna have to make up your mind. I said, 1 minute you was sitting over there running away from the pimping, and now you staring at me, you know what I mean, like, what's up? And the bitch said these words, you know, maybe I like what I see. And then start walking off slow. I'm like, oh, bitch, I can't let you get away with murder. You know what I mean? But the bitch goes, maybe I like what I see. You know, call herself flirting with the king of flirt. So I sit up there, you understand, walk to the cars, wait till the little cars and shit. You know what I mean? Hold on. Yeah, I wait till the cars pass by, you know what I mean? So I can sit up there and get up on the bitch, because now you spoke to me. Now I gotta get up on you. I can't let you get away with that. So I get up on the bitch, you know, we talking, you know what I mean? And she talking about she been in the game now, you know, for 2 months. She just started, you know what I mean? She was like, you know, she really not happy. She don't know what she doing. The dude that she with, he don't know what he doing. You know, it's just messed up. The room is gonna be due. She ain't made no money. She been out here for 6 hours, ain't made $1. You know, she just upset. So, I talked to her and everything, but you know, I ain't like you niggas, man. You know, I gave the bitch some inspiration to get some money. Yeah. You know, a lot of you niggas, man, you know what I mean? The bitch started talking to you. You done moved the bitch, took her to the hotel. You done fucked on her, ate the pussy. You know, kicked it with the bitch at the restaurant. The bitch done met your family. The bitch done took pictures, you know, at the family reunion. She went to your sister's wedding. All of this shit going on, and the bitch ain't gave you $1. You niggas do that. You niggas do that type of shit. The bitch get out of bounds with you. Okay, that's one. Okay, we understand. But just because the bitch spoke to you, that don't give you a license to take the bitch off the track, take her to your mama house, take her to go meet your pastor, take her to the mall, take her to, you understand me, the room. You done fucked on her. Y'all done kicked it. Y'all played Uno together, Connect Four together, went to the family reunions. Y'all went to Great America. Come on, man. Niggas be moving the hoe off the blade, no money. Okay, check it out. I gave the bitch some inspiration, you know, to fuck with me. You know what I mean? So I'm telling the bitch what to do, you know, because really before I spoke to the bitch, she really was just walking around, you know, like a chicken without his head cut off, like a lot of you bitches do in Vegas and downtown Chicago. You just be walking around. Y'all don't be knowing what to do, who to talk to. You just a fine, attractive, gameless ass bitch. You just green as hell. And a lot of you think that, you know, cause you got a lot of pretty bitches that don't like to listen to the pimping because they pretty. The bitch depending on her looks, and she think that she don't need no game because she fine as hell. you know, and she don't understand that the dates that she didn't caught, you know, she slipped on a banana peel and fell into that, but it wasn't no game involved. And even the dates that she went on, she didn't get as much as she would have got because she didn't have the game to get as much as she would have got. You know, that type of shit. But anyway, I'm pretty much coaching the bitch. I'm telling her, you know what I mean, you know what to do. I'm on the phone, I'm talking to her, you know, and now the bitch didn't listen to me and she talking to somebody. You know, I done told her, you know, what to charge, all that shit. So she talking to this one dude. They talked for a good 15 minutes and now they done moved. They gone. You know what I mean? The bitch come back like a good hour and 20, hour and 30 later. You could, you know, the bitch, she wasn't seasoned with the game. You know what I mean? She green, she spending more time. You understand me, with the trick? You know what I mean? That, you know how a lot of you bitches do. Going to tricks' houses, you know what I mean? You in the trick house, you know what I mean? He done drove you all the way to his house that's about 5 years away from the blade. You done went to this trick's house, you know, for $200, $400, $500, but you 500 years away from the blade. You didn't acknowledge the pimping. You didn't get instructions from the pimping. You just heard $300, $400, $500, and you got your silly ass in the car, allowed this trick to drive you countries away from the blade. You know, so now if you even get into a discrepancy with the trick, he could just say, get the fuck out my car. And now the trick done kicked your dumb ass out the car. Now you calling pimping. Now pimping got to pay for $1 million Uber ride. He got to pay for $1 million Lyft ride, or he got to pay for $1 billion cab ride. You know, I feel like you shouldn't be either. That's why you're not here no more. But you know, you done allowed him to drive you all the way to Israel. You know what I'm saying? The bitch, wait a minute, stop. When the trick first pulled up on the bitch, she was, you know what I mean, she was on El Cajon. You know what I mean? She all the way there, but when the bitch opened her eyes, she all the way in Israel. She's at the motherfucking Passover with the trick. She done went from walking up the blade on El Cajon to now being with the trick and his family at the Passover in Israel. When is she walking up? She getting in and out of cars. She on El Cajon. Now he got the bitch sitting over there keeping the Sabbath holy in Israel. Next time the pimpin' has seen his bitch, the bitch at the Wailing Wall, you understand me, with the rest of the Jews at the Wailing Wall, you understand me, with Hebrews, she's studying Judaism, all type of shit. You understand me? All because the bitch allowed the trick to drive her from one country to another country. Silly. You know? Then she called the pimpin', you gonna be mad at me. Bitch, what's up? Where you at? You gonna be mad at me. Bitch, I'm already mad at you. Where you at? Okay, I didn't know. I asked him to stop and he just kept driving. Bitch, where are you at? Where you at right now? The dude said he said we in Brazil. Bitch, how did you get from Figueroa to Brazil? How are you in Brazil right now, bitch? Are you kidding me? No, he done drove all the way from Fig to Brazil. We in Brazil right now. You know? All because, you know, you really got, you know, silly bitches like that. But anyway, she come back a good, you know, 75 minutes, 90 minutes later. And when she came back, you know what I mean, the bitch didn't really have nothing that was special, you know, but she had a little $400. She had broke the trick for $400, you know, and sat up there and broke herself. Even though I ain't got nothing respectable, you know what I mean, the bitch done gave me $400. So I lied to you not. You know, because I already told her to stop picking up the phone, you know what I mean, for the dude that she said. Now she said that, you know what I mean, he was on the soft side. Look, I'm telling you the honest to God truth. The bitch sat up there and said that he was on the soft side and that he don't even be coming down here like that. But you understand me, what the bitch didn't let me know was that, you know, the hotel that they were staying at was downtown, which was common sense, you know what I mean? But it wasn't common sense because in my mind, like, y'all not making no money, so why you staying downtown? But I mean, hey, you know, to each his own. You know, because if the bitch ain't making no money, I'm not gonna stay downtown. But I mean, hey, common sense ain't common. But you know, he pulls up. I'll never forget. You know what I mean? He pulls up. He see me talking to the bitch. She said, "Oh my God." She said, "Oh my God." She said, "That's him. That's him." I'm like, bitch, all you gotta do, bitch, stay in pocket, bitch. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, go ahead and handle my business. I'll talk to him. You know, goodbye. He was like, "Yeah, you don't know how to pick up the phone? You don't know how to pick up the phone? Bitch, on Larry, you don't know how to pick up the phone?" And I already knew it was gonna be some bullshit because the nigga said on Larry. So I already knew that this was getting ready to be some bullshit, you know what I mean? Because he sat up there and said on Larry. So I was like, this bitch done got involved with one of these GDs, non-PIMP ass niggas. You understand me? So, hold on, here you go. Instead of not listening. But, you know, he sit up there, you understand me? Hey, man, what's going on, man? What's going on? He didn't care. I didn't even get a chance. What's going on, man? What's going on? I said, oh, man, you know, ain't nothing but some pimping, man. You know what I mean? Going on, man. You know, I was like, let's talk. He was like, man, what's going on, man? You know what I mean? Hey, she ain't picking up the phone. I was like, listen, I don't know who laced you about this game. I was like, but all of this. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey man, all that hollering and screaming, you know what I mean? Calm that down. Man, fuck all of that, man. You know what I mean? What's going on, man? You know what I mean? Is you sitting over there hindering the money? You know what I mean? Because if you hindering the money, man, me and you gonna have problems. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about as far as hindering the money. No, I'm not hindering the money. If anything, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get the money, you know, but no, I'm not hindering the money. I'm being a blessing to the money, but no, I'm not hindering the money. Now, it may stop your money, you know what I mean? But I'm not hindering the money. No. He's like, man, look, man, I ain't with all that slick shit. All of that slick wordplay, you know what I mean? I see you got your little suit on, you know what I mean? And you talking slick. I'm not one of them slick talking, you know what I mean, motherfuckers, man. So we gonna dead that shit right now. I'm not one of them slick talking. I'm not no Pimpin' Ken ass nigga, man. You know what I mean? I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. So I'm really not trying to go there with him because, you know, my arrogance is starting to show off. Like, nigga, this is the wrong city to sit up there, you nigga, and try to pull anything, nigga. And then I don't even give a fuck about you. I got GDs in my family, but nigga, I don't give a fuck about you being no goddamn GD, nigga. But you know, I'm keeping it pimping. I'm keeping it pimping. You know, I'm keeping it pimping for now. You know what I mean? Because you know all that hollering and screaming. I done been in these situations before. And the only way that you don't keep it pimping is when a motherfucker get very disrespectful with you. You know, because you can lose your life or something can really happen to you tragic, you know, trying to keep it pimping, you know, with a non-pimp. You know, it's a lot of P's that's not here now. It's a lot of P's that's in the graveyard because they tried to keep it pimping with non-pimping motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And that's wrong. You know, we don't keep it pimping with non-pimps. You know, because how you gonna keep it pimping with somebody that don't even understand the vernacular, you know, of the pimping? You know what I mean? You trying to treat a non-pimp like a pimp. It's not gonna go good for you. Unless the mercies of God, you know what I mean, come in for you, it's not gonna go good for you. It's not looking too bright. So, you know, he like, man, I'm a gangster. I like, man, that's cool and everything, you know what I mean? But yeah, I ain't even know. I'm calm with him. I'm not getting loud. I'm not getting loud with him at all. You know what I mean? I'm still keeping the same mannerism. You know, I was like, man, I can see that, you know, you upset, you mad because, you know, common sense is putting it together, you know, what's going on. He like, man, I don't care what you're talking about, but that's my bitch. Yeah, that's my bitch. I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? Whatever you say, man, if you say that that's your bitch, you know what I mean? That's your bitch, you know, in your mind. You know, a lot of people have a lot of beautiful imaginations, man. You know what I mean? You know, he was like, what you talking about? I was like, well, I mean, technically she is your bitch right now. She ain't gave me, you know, nothing respectable really, you know what I mean, to get into no type of discrepancy or going back and forth with you. I said, but yeah, man, I'm gonna keep this hoe down. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hoe down, man. And when she gets something respectable, I'm gonna let you know. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? If God allowed the earth, you know what I mean, to keep on going, yeah, nigga, that's not gonna be your bitch. Yeah, that's not gonna be your bitch, man. You gonna be singing that song, man. She used to be my girl. And I started laughing, and that really like set that nigga off when I said, yeah, man, you gonna be singing that she used to be my girl. He was like, nigga, I don't play that shit, nigga. Nigga, I'm a whole motherfucking gangster out here, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Now what's happening? I'm like, nigga, what is you saying, nigga? We can get that. Next thing I know, when I say we can get that, because I'm thinking we about to throw hands, you know, because he was looking like he wanted to fight, which would have been cool. That's still the man thing. If you want to, you know, I'm not trying to throw hands over this bitch that only gave me $400. But at the same time, I'm not about to be one of them hit me in my pimp right cheek and you can hit me in my left pimp cheek either. No. I'm not a Christian. I'm not into that. You know what I mean? If you sit up there and swing on me, you know what I mean? Me and you we getting ready to sit up there, you understand me, and see what it do. You know, I might have to go upside your head and see what's in it. You know, plus I was big at that time too, some solid weight. You know what I mean? So anybody that didn't know me, you already know what I was thinking. I'm looking at his feet and everything, man. I'm like, man, I'm about to have fun with this boy. He don't even know it. But the nigga sat up there, man, and pull out that thing on me, man. Put that pistol right to my face. Nigga, I'll blow your motherfucking head off, nigga. Don't play with me out here, nigga. Nigga, stay away from that bitch. Nigga, I told you, nigga, that's my bitch. Nigga, I'm not with all that slick talk. You know what I mean? All that shit, nigga. Stay away from that bitch, nigga. Nigga, on everything, nigga. Stay away from that bitch. Do you hear me? Now, sin gonna give you exactly what happened. Sin do not add on to stories to make himself look good. Hey, man, when that man pulled that pistol out, I was like, all right, man, cool, man. You got it, man. You got it, man. You know what I mean? That is your bitch. You know what I mean? That is, hold on. I was like, yeah, man, that's your bitch, man. You right. That is your bitch, fam. He like, yeah, nigga, I know I'm right, nigga. Nigga, I know I'm right, nigga. And I better not see you talking to that bitch, nigga, on everything, nigga. You know what I mean? I better not even see you sweating that bitch, nigga. None of that shit, nigga. I was like, hey, man, I ain't got nothing to say to it, man. God bless you. No, nigga, God bless you, nigga. God bless you. That nigga said, God bless you, nigga. God bless you, nigga. True story. You know, you talking about I folded? No, nigga, I don't have the strap on me. What did you want me to do? What did you want me to do? Make up a lie and say I snatched the gun out the nigga hand, beat him with it so I can get more likes and views? Come on, man, stop it. I'm not Hassan Campbell, nigga. I don't have a nigga. You know, I took the gun from him and beat his ass and caught a body. You know what I mean? Bodies on bodies. Like, no, nigga. He pulled that pistol out, nigga. You understand me? And nigga, a pimp got in pocket, nigga. I was cool. Yeah, nigga, that's your bitch. That's your bitch. You know? Come on, man. You wouldn't even be live right now in the comment section to tell me that I folded if I had not told you, yeah, nigga, that's your bitch. And then what do I look like sitting over there while this man got a gun pointed at my face? I'm sitting over there about to get disrespectful over a bitch that gave me $400. Come on, man, stop it. The bitch gave me $400. She didn't give no choosing fee, and even if she did, but she gave me $400. So what you want me to call him a bitch? What you want me to say GDK? What you want me to drop the rates? You know, because the bitch gave me $400? Come on, man, stop it. I thought we was in reality. Now, if you want that fantasy shit, if you want to hear that G.I. Joe, Mighty Joe fucking Young stories and shit, you go to them YouTubers for that. You know? But we gonna keep it real over here. When that nigga pulled that gun, you know what I mean, on me, man, a pimp was in pocket, man. Yeah, man, hey. Yeah, man, that's your bitch, man. That is your bitch. You know? So, you know, you can sit up, man, that nigga a punk, man. I would have snatched the gun, beat his ass, and sit up there and looked at the bitch and said, come on, baby. You know, just like the movies. And we would have hopped in the ride, and she would have known that she was getting ready to suck the dick and fuck the dick of a real nigga that just took the gun from her nigga. You scared, nigga. You was scared to die, nigga. I would have said, nigga, shoot me, nigga. You know what I mean? Nigga, don't play with me, nigga. Give me that gun. Man, stop it. I can tell you about my W's and I can tell you about my L's. You know, I can tell you, I'm not into telling you shit, you know, that never happened. I'm not into telling you shit that make me look good. Some of these niggas be Dr. Dre in they stories, man. You know? P, what you mean, Dr. Dre? Like, the way Dr. Dre looked and Straight Outta Compton, that's how you niggas be doing your stories. I'm not gonna Dr. Dre my stories. Where Dr. Dre is fighting the police, you know, he's beating up Bloods, he knocking the blood out in front of Suge in the studio. I'm not with the Dr. Dre and the story up, man. To make me look like something that I'm not, to make me look like something that no. You get the truth with me. I'm not into, ooh, seeing you did that? My pussy wet. I'm about to suck your dick. You took the gun away from him and beat his ass. Ooh, you a real nigga. No, I'm not into that. You gonna get the truth with me. So, another time, you know what I mean, when shit got real, man. You know what I mean? Shit got real. You know, security came and stopped this time, but I was in Vegas one time, you know, and I didn't even see the dude. But see, this is when I was young in the game. That's why I be telling you niggas, observation, observe. If you observe and stay preserved, you'll know who deserves your time. Observation. When you go to the Blade, turn your music down, drive the Blade, see who's on it. Observation. Before you get at that bitch at that bar, see if she's just talking to pimps. She not talking to no tricks, but she just talking to pimps. Why you talking to her? I don't want no bitch that's sitting over there just talking to pimps. She ain't talking to no damn tricks. God's gift. What's up, bro? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to talk to no damn bitch that's talking, she talking to pimps, but she ain't talking to no damn tricks. That sound like Vice. I'm cool on that. I'm not trying to sit up there, you understand me, and talk to a bitch that ain't at the money. Even if she not Vice. Let's say if she wasn't Vice. What am I gonna break the bitch for if she's not making no money? If she haven't been making no money, what do we, you know, you want me to, sometimes at the Hard Bar inside of Planet Hollywood back in the day, it'd be like one bitch at the bar, And sometimes you'll see, 6 and 7 pimps getting at the same broad, and bitch she ain't got no money. You gotta be observant. This bitch could either be vice or she could be a broke ass bitch. And guess what? Let me see. Vice bitch, broke bitch. I don't want to talk to neither one. But I wouldn't know that she's vice or a broke bitch if I didn't make observation first. Observation before conversation. So, my ass, man, I seen this fine thing, because everybody know, every woman that know me know I'm seeing always been into thighs. I like titties, like ass, like that ass, man. Like them titties, like that pretty ass face. But man, just a gorgeous ass light-skinned woman, with them thighs. Man, that used to be my thing back in the day. You know what I mean? Light skin with just them thighs. And this bitch, she sat up there, you understand me, and had her thighs all out. She was just thick. We inside I'm at the Greyhound. This Greyhound, I'm in Vegas, inside the Greyhound. But I did not do any observation. If I would have made observation, I would have known that she was there with her man. You know what I mean? But I didn't make observation, so I didn't know that she was inside the Greyhound with her man. And sometimes, a bitch man be ready to pull a gun out, all type of weird shit. So anyway, I just see this fine little yellow thing, just sitting down inside the Greyhound. And see, this them old days in 07, when they used to let a nigga pimp. You know what I mean? Security used to know that what you was about. They didn't start tripping until certain niggas started just messing it up. But in 07, things used to be cool. You can go up in the Greyhound and sit down, sweat a bitch, all type of shit. So I see the little light-skinned thing. I come up, I start talking. I'm flirting with her. She smiling. She laughing. Not one time did this bitch say that I got a man. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit the like. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But not one time has this. Okay, make a long story short, not one time has she said that she got a man. But, I got her laughing, we talking, and I she said, what you in here? And I let it be known that, I'm endeavoring to knock. Those were my exact words. She's like, you endeavoring to knock? I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? As soon as I seen you, I got happy as hell. Now, I'm saying all of this. She like, where you from? I'm from Chicago. Woo, woo, woo. Next thing you know, this old big ass nigga, bigger, I'm talking about big ass nigga. This nigga had to be everything to like 6'6" and like a good 285, solid ass nigga, you know what I mean? He was solid. He come up, hey man, wait man, what is this, nigga? What is this, man? You talking that pimp shit to my woman? You talking that pimp shit to my what? I'm talking about loud as hell. You know what I mean? You talking that pimp shit to my woman? You talking that pimp shit to my woman? And he's saying it, but he's saying it from a distance. But as he's saying it, he acting like he getting ready to walk up and he want to fight. And anybody that don't know me, I always tell niggas, look, the reason why I hit you in your jaw was not because I'm a gangster. I hit you in your jaw because I was scared. You know what I mean? If I ever did anything to you to harm you or did you bad, you know what I mean? I did all of that because I was scared. Seeing why you hit me, I was scared. Seeing why you shoot me, I was scared. You know what I mean? I'm scared. I'm scared, man. You know what I mean? People be laughing, man, but I'm scared. Like, man, why you do that nigga like that, man? I was scared, man. I thought he was gonna hit me, man, so I had to get off on that nigga first. He was moving his hands too violently, man. I'm sorry. He was looking too crazy, man. Anybody that know me know that I'm very important. Sin don't think that nobody is more important than him. So no, I can't. You might try to take my life, and I'm more important than you. So I have to be here. So, you know what I mean? If I do anything to you, it's because I was scared. So he getting closer and closer. I said, this nigga walk up anymore, I'm about to sit up there and lay his ass. I don't give a fuck how big this nigga is. I'm about to tackle his ass. Because at that time, I ain't really have no size on me. I'm kind of small at this time. I was like, man, I'm about to run full throttle at this big ass nigga if he keep on trying to show out in front of this light-skinned ass bitch. Hold on. So by him being loud as hell and just screaming, I done already put it in my mind that at first I thought, you know what I mean, I was sizing him up. I'm thinking that, you know what I mean, you're a real nigga. You know what I mean? You might be a nigga that, you know what I mean, you ain't no pimp, but you a nigga that, this your girlfriend or what have you. She was flirting and everything like that, but you ready to get out. But now that I see you keep hollering, like you trying to get the attention of the people, now I done put it in my head that you just a big ass bitch like this. So, them people sit up there, you understand me? And hold on. Damn, your shit don't even show up. Yeah, Matt, your shit don't even show up. Your shit don't even show up on my, like I see your words, but I can't even see your profile picture. But by this time, by him screaming, this security didn't set up there and stopped anything before it can even go down. But I caught on to what because I'm thinking we getting ready to fight, but he just trying to show out in front of the light-skinned bitch. He just wanted it to be known that he'd stick up for her and, take his jacket off in a puddle and all this old dumbass shit. He wasn't trying to fight. He just trying to get the attention of security and he just being loud and all this shit. Like many of you niggas do. You just want the woman to be like, ooh, he a protector. Ooh, he's a strong black man. He trying to protect her from these human traffickers, from these guys, that just want to pimp on women. And by the way, pimping has nothing to do with human trafficking. There's a difference between a pimp and a human trafficker. That's another video I need to do. But ooh, he was trying to pimp on her. Look at this strong black man coming to her aid. That's right, strong black man. You protect the woman. You protect God. For the black woman is God. That's right. You protect her, King. King was about to get his ass beat. But it's just situations that I've been in, over bitches. Because I've dealt with a lot of you, mama raised ass niggas. And we got a lot of Derrick Jackson ass niggas in the game. Oh, that's another thing I didn't bring. Before security broke it up, I don't even know how I could forget this. But now, especially now that I'm knowledgeable about areas, I wasn't knowledgeable about Richmond at this time. But this nigga gonna say, nigga, you trying to talk pimping, to my woman? And the nigga say, nigga, we don't do that shit in Richmond. We don't do this shit in Richmond. And at that time, I had never been to Richmond. I didn't know nothing about, the people in Richmond. I didn't know what Richmond was known for. But now that I got partners out of Richmond, and for a nigga to say, we don't pimp in Richmond and, we ain't with that pimping shit. Man, I know so many Macs, and cool cats, man, out of Richmond. But at the time, I didn't know. So when he said, man, we don't play that pimp shit in Richmond, nigga, there's so much motherfucking, you understand me, cool ass niggas, man, I done met out that Richmond, man. And hear this old lame ass nigga talking about some, we don't play that pimp shit in Richmond. Man, knock that shit off. You know? So I really wish I would have known what I know then, because now, you know what I mean? Not only do I think you're a big bitch, but yeah, you a whole goofy. You know, but shout out to Richmond though. You know, some good, let them produce some good solid niggas, man. Hold on. Shout out to BP. There we go. I don't know what you said to get your comments deleted like that, baby. But there's a difference between the way a pimp take a servant, he gonna mentally respond. There's a difference between the gangbanger, the stranger, and the square ass nigga. He's gonna emotionally react. It's this one nigga, I told you about the blood nigga, but before I go, I even give you a little, you know, of a Crip nigga that I know. You know what I mean? Vegas born and raised. And he was also known. He got way more of a legacy. He got a legacy off of, hey, Toya, hey, baby. He got a legacy off of making these niggas give him the bitch back. Vegas born and raised. You know what I mean? He's the Crip, and I told you about the blood and early. You know what I mean? The nigga I told you about earlier, he's a blood. But the nigga that I'm talking about now, you know what I mean? He's a Crip. And I can't lie about it. You know what I mean? Hold on. But back then, this Crip nigga that I'm talking about, yeah, I can't lie about that. He done made, you know, even some real pimps give the bitch back. You know what I mean? Because not only was he fucking with the 60s, but he had them young niggas from the wood. You know what I mean? You know, and anybody that been in Vegas before, if you know about the wood, you already know. You know what I mean? Them little niggas was active. They was. A lot of you niggas got Vegas fucked up. You know? Hey, Rick, I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, I ain't trying to make nobody look bad, but yes, I know some real P's that gave the bitch back. You know? They gave the bitch back. They didn't want no problems. I'm not talking about guns being pulled or none of that. You know, nigga just said over the phone that he wanted the bitch back. He had the bitch back. You know, real shit. Nigga sat up there and was like, no, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be a knocking, P. It's not. Yeah, you gonna get that bitch back. Otherwise, you ain't gonna be able to make no money in Vegas. It's not gonna be good for you. I don't think you want them type of problems, you know what I mean, over the bitch. You know? Hey, matter of fact, I'm not gonna try to act like this shit just going on the West Coast. You know what I mean? Hey, even in New Orleans, hey, BP, come on, man, let's tell the truth now. And you know, I fucks with Memphis, but you not one of them. But I'ma just keep it real now. I done seen, you know, a few Memphis cats, you know what I mean, get punked by New Orleans motherfuckers. You know, everybody know that Memphis was known for the pimping. So Memphis was coming all in New Orleans, you know, doing their thing. You know what I mean? All the young P's and shit kicking it with each other. Cause that's what I love about Memphis pimps. Memphis pimps about to be congregated. They about to be associated. They about to be on one accord, you know, together. You know what I mean? Memphis pimps is like this. It could be 9 niggas that don't got a hoe. And it could be one pimp that got a hoe and he taking care of all the 9 niggas that don't got a hoe right now. That I'm just telling you like it is. You know? One nigga that got punked for the bitch, and not just one time, a few times. You know, this nigga locked up, and I ain't gonna do that because he locked up. He not here to defend himself. But yes, You know what I mean? I've seen it. This is not what I heard. This is what I know because I've seen it. You know what I mean? And yes, the Memphis niggas, you know what I mean, was doing their thing. You know, everybody know that the Memphis niggas, they come down charismatic, you know what I mean? You know, they popping, pimping. Hey, P, man, say, man, hey, man. Hey, what the fuck you saying, P? What the fuck you saying? You know, they down there, you know, deep as hell, doing their thing, you know. But the Memphis niggas was knocking the New Orleans, man, excuse me, the Memphis pimps was knocking the New Orleans niggas that thought they was pimps. Let's get it together. You know? Because I'm going to keep it real. This ain't no disrespect, New Orleans. I love y'all. But it's only been a few born and raised, you know what I mean, New Orleans niggas that are actual pimps. You know? It's only been a few, you know what I mean, pimps, you know what I mean, born and raised from New Orleans. You know what I mean? Only a few. Only a few. Because most of the motherfuckers that's born and raised, you know what I mean, New Orleans, nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to wait to look at some of the comments. Just think about some of the people that you met in New Orleans that was professing this pimping. The pimping for New Orleans is terrible. As far as the reputation of most of the guys that profess to be pimps in New Orleans, comedy. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you ever pimped in New Orleans, you know what I'm talking about. You know? Hold on, let me look at the comments. Right. They got gangsters, they got shooters. Right. They got head busters. You know what I mean? They got all of that. They just, a lot of history, you know what I mean, with prostitution, you know what I mean, is in New Orleans. They got a lot of history. But as far as the pimping, no. You know what I mean? Most of the Louisiana pimps, they was going to like other areas and getting established and things like that. You know? I don't know about the quick to fight. It's a few that can fight. I give them that. You know, they'll fight, but most of the ones I've seen now, they ain't trying to fight. They like the youngsters in my city. They trying to shoot. Most of them can't fight. They are trying to shoot. But no, I'm saying this because, you know what I mean, young pimping from Memphis will come out to New Orleans, and next thing you know, them New Orleans niggas, man, they want to kill something. Now, I'm not going to say the nigga name because he locked up, but he basically sat up there and lost the bitch. He lost the bitch. What you mean he lost the bitch? I'm going to give it to you. He didn't just lose the bitch from getting knocked. I'm talking about the New Orleans nigga. I still got love for him. He's not this pimping. But the Memphis nigga knocked his socks off. All right? Plain and square. The Memphis pimp knocked this boy's socks off. And he was in his feelings about the shit. And so every time the New Orleans nigga would see the bitch down on the blade, he would just smack the shit out the bitch. He would just walk up to her, bah! You know what I mean? Just smack the shit out, bah! No questions asked. And, you know, this Memphis nigga that I'm talking about, he's supposed to be a vice lord, but no. You know, no, you know, no. P, what about his G? No. P, what about his P? But I can't lie about that. The Memphis pimp did sit up there and knock this New Orleans nigga for the bitch. And the New Orleans nigga could not take it. So, because he couldn't knock the bitch back, he completely took the bitch off the earth. True. You said, hold on, P, you said what? Yes, true story. The nigga was so in his feelings over getting knocked for the bitch, you know what I mean? He just couldn't take it. You know, took the bitch completely off the earth. Didn't just take off the blade, took off the earth. You know, and the nigga, the Memphis nigga, he know about it. He know exactly what happened. And he didn't do shit. That's what used to hurt me when he used to be talking shit, because I knew how he was built, and he was never built like that. He done seen me, man, listen, man, that nigga done seen me in certain situations with New Orleans niggas, because one thing about the New Orleans niggas, they will talk greasy to you if you let them. If you let them niggas talk greasy to you, they gonna keep talking to you like a bitch. You know what I mean? But I'm from Chicago and I'm from a different era. We do not call men bitches. So one time I had to, hey, don't do that no more. You know, it was my P partner, and my P partner was trying to explain to me, nah, P, that's what they be doing out here. You know what I mean? I was like, nah, P, but he can't be calling you no bitch. Because if you allow the nigga to call you a bitch one time, he gonna call it to you too. And then what if he call you a bitch while you with your bitch and she don't know nothing about this New Orleans shit? So before the shit could get a home run, stop that shit at first base, nigga. Don't be letting this nigga call you a bitch. I don't give a fuck if that is what they do out here. You know what I mean? They can keep doing it out here. He just shouldn't be doing that with you. I don't want no nigga laughing with me and kicking it with me and he calling me a bitch. And that's how they talk. You know, I can't do my New Orleans voice right now. My voice is gone. But, you know what I mean? Niggas will sit up there, you know, hey, that bitch get his money there. Hell yeah. Then they, you know, they be calling each other bitches. And, you know, that shit ain't cool. So, I had to tell one nigga, I like, hey, man, don't do that. He like, man, hey, son, who you talking to? I said, man, I'm talking to you. I said what I said, you know? And, hold on. He was acting like, you know what I mean, he was gonna be, with your niggas that just talking, you know? But the thing is, man, you ain't gotta be no gangster. Just be a man about yours. That's all, just be a man about yours. You ain't gotta be in no gang, you ain't gotta be tough. Just be a man about yours. Don't let no nigga disrespect you. That's all. You know? Don't let no nigga, but yeah, man, just keep that going back to what I said. That bitch is completely off the earth for a decision that she made. She was taken away from her family because a hurt nigga was in his feelings. She's no longer here no more because she decided to be with another man. And I'm here to tell you that that's fucked up. That's fucked up that a mother lost her child. No mother should have to bury their child. A mother, you know, got to bury their child. But in this circumstance, a mother didn't even get a chance to bury a child because the family still to this day, they ain't seen the body. Facts. You know, facts. They know, but they don't know. Hold on. All because the nigga was in his feelings. Hold on. That's why I keep telling you niggas, man, if you can't pimp past, you know, your pain, as Dre would say, if you can't pimp past your pain, if you don't know how to sit up there and deal with your achy, breaky heart and all of that shit, hey man, leave this game alone. No, he ain't locked up. No. What is you talking about? New Orleans? Man, listen. Chicago and New Orleans is two of the easiest places to get away with a murder. They two of the easiest places to get away with a murder. You know what I mean? You gotta remember Chicago, a big city, number one, and then as far as with New Orleans, it ain't so much that it's a big city, it's that they laws, you know what I mean? They laws is kind of like enabling, you know what I mean, also a motherfucker to get away with murder too. So New Orleans laws enables motherfuckers to get away, you know, with that shit. It really does. You know? Hold on. Hey man, listen. New Orleans is a whole different type of demon. It's not like Chicago, Detroit, Cali, and all of that. No. New Orleans, a nigga ain't gonna kill you because you a Crip or Blood, GD. No. Nigga kill you because he a head buster. Nigga kill you about his respect. You know, if he feels disrespected, right there on the spot. Bow. Marsh, appreciate that, bro. Good looking. Blessings to you. Good looking, man. Y'all check out, bro, one of these days, I'm gonna have to open up the phone lines, maybe on Friday, and allow bro to, you know, call in and sing for y'all. Right. Yeah, he let him walk around. What was he gonna do? Let me be quiet. Cause that Memphis nigga, he locked up right now. And I ain't got no hate or dislike for him. I just didn't like, you know, when he be talking real spicy sometimes. You know, he be talking real crazy. And he know it's certain things I ain't gonna never say on this internet, but he really know me. You know what I mean? Not that he didn't see me do something that's, you know, I ain't gonna say all of that, but he know, put it like this, he know I'm a man. That's one thing that nigga know right there, is that I'm a man. He done seen it be brought to me, and he done seen me stood up as a man. I've never did anything else other than be a pimp and be a man. And so for him to get on the internet talking crazy, it was like, come on, bruh. You not even built like that. Ain't no nigga gonna take no bitch from me and it's just cool. You know what I mean? Are you serious? I don't care what gang or what that nigga do. Ain't that nigga just gonna be like, you know what? Let me I don't like this bitch. She chose up with sin. I'm just about to kill her. And I'm just gonna be like, all right, man, you killed my bitch, you got that. You got that. Hold on. Give me a, hold on. I see you, little bro, what's going on? But yeah, how you just gonna take my bitch? You done took my bitch, you done killed my bitch, and after you done killed my bitch, I just say, you know what, I'ma just keep it P. Huh? My bitch is no longer breathing. She's no longer living. You done took my bitch. Especially if it's a bitch that done sat up there and been down with me for quite some time. And you just take somebody that I love, that I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with, my friend. You took my friend away. You know, somebody that I love, and I just know you just walking around, and it's just cool. Come on, man. Hold on. I never told you guys that if somebody kill your bitch, if she kill a hoe of yours, you know, just keep it pimping and just go on. Listen, I'ma say in a situation like that, move accordingly. Stay off the internet. Don't say anything negative. Even if he can call you a million bitches on the internet. Don't you disrespect him on the internet. You know, just matter of fact, publicly just make it seem like you on some kumbaya shit. You know, every time everybody come to your page, you know, quote a scripture. You know, put up Brother Malcolm or something. You know, do all of that. You know, like I always say, they'll never have you as a suspect if you never have him as a subject on your social media. You know, all that gang banging. When I see you, when like that shit that 600 Breezy did, I've been talking about this game. And I haven't been talking about certain subjects because I had to get y'all back on one accord with this game. But yeah, I saw all that gay ass shit. The fuck you on a damn, what the fuck you going live with a rat for? When gangsters do that? When did gangsters start going live with a rat? When gangsters start saying, I'ma kill you when I see you. When I see you, I'm going to jail. These niggas trying to sell songs, man. They not serious. Niggas trying to make their Spotify go up. That is not somebody that's serious, man. That man, you gonna do the same thing that Meek Mill did. You just gonna be looking crazy. When I see you, I'm going to jail. Like, come on, man. These niggas be too cute. When I see you, I'm going to jail. Come on, man. Anybody that's like, I ain't about to do all of that with you. You know, I remember one time Vaughn was going back and forth a little bit, then he called himself like, man, I'm a real nigga. The fuck I look like going back and forth with this bitch ass nigga. So Vaughn shut up. You know, he did what any real nigga would do. You know? Not about to be arguing with no damn snitch. This nigga work with them people. 6ix9ine is more powerful than he's ever been. Hold on. The niggas that he got with him now, you know what I mean? These are trained shooters. This ain't the damn Treyway shit. Run up on 6ix9ine and see what happened to you. What they say, you gonna down the internet? You gonna down the internet. You know? I'm not saying that he can't be touched. Anybody can be touched. But to be going live on Instagram, you on IG live with a rat. Come on, man. No. You on IG live with a rat talking about, when I see you, I'm going to jail. I was angry at Reese. Reese sitting over there pulling out guns and shit on IG live with a, come on, man. They really got them BDs looking crazy right now. I'm gonna just keep my mouth closed, man, because they still from the city. But I just shook my head. You know, emotion. Now, of course, he gonna act like he did the right thing. You know what I mean? But when he get by himself, he gonna be like, damn, man, why I do that? Why did I pull out a gun in front of a known snitch on IG Live? Was that gangster? That was, like, what was I thinking? Oh, I wasn't thinking. Just like many of you, when you threaten the pimping and you say you're gonna kill the pimping over a bitch. And then you have to understand, let me also say this. Every nigga that's in this game is not a street nigga. So don't be surprised when a nigga call the police on you. Let me say that again. Every nigga in this pimp game is not a street nigga. So you threatening him, you saying you gonna kill him or have something done to him. Don't be surprised when your vision is gonna be prison. Remember that. Every nigga that's in the streets is not a street nigga. Everybody in this lifestyle is not going according to no damn street code and shit like that. And if you give this nigga any type of, you know what I mean, if you sit up there, get this nigga any type of inkling that you gonna sit up there and make anything go down, he calling them people. He putting them people on you. You stupid if you think anything else. Once again, before I leave, pimps mentally respond. Squares emotionally react. P, what is you saying? When you get a phone, it could be a bitch that I have for 10, 15 years. If you gave me the phone call about her, I am going to mentally respond. I wouldn't even give you or the bitch the satisfaction of saying that you got me in my feelings because this bitch decided to give you, you know, what was in her purse that night. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this before I go. I'll never forget, you know what I mean? We was at the restaurant. I think some of y'all had heard it, but I remember one time it was me, Dre, you know what I mean, and pretty much my nephew, his son. And we chopping it up. And I forgot what led the very base of it, but he said, man, you know what I mean, Gorgeous Dre was a pimp, man. If a nigga had got my bride and she gave him $1,000 or more, you know what I mean, he could have that bitch. And I told you guys, I said, well, I'm a little different. It don't have to be. I know some of y'all be like, come on, P, you know what I mean, you trying to serve me and the bitch only gave you such and such, such and such. I move a little different. I told you Sinful is a little bit different, man. If that bitch sit up there and give you 1 penny of my money, hey man, she fucking with you. It ain't got to be 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. It's the fact that she got out of pocket and gave you a penny of my money. It ain't got to be no. No. P, she only gave the nigga, you know what I mean, 1,500. It got to be no. If that bitch get out of pocket, she's talking to him. She's listening to him. She's following his instructions. And she gave that man a penny. She broke herself. See, because a bitch that been with you for a while, you know, getting out of pocket, you know, it ain't no just overnight thing. This is something that you've been meditating on. You've been premeditating about backsliding from this pimping. And so when he got at you, you know, you wasn't complying to me because you was replying to him. And you sit up there and reached inside of your purse or whatever. Inside, I keep saying inside of your purse, but you know, real hoes that don't want their money stolen. That's for another video, but you know, 9 out of 10, a real hoe ain't gonna have a trap in her purse. But that's another subject. But she took her money out, she took her trap out, and she put it in that man's hand and gave it to him. You know what I mean? Gave it to him. That's all that I needed to hear. And once it was confirmed that she got out of bounds and gave a penny away, she fucking with you. She fucking with you. See, because it wasn't so much the amount of money, it was the amount of neglect and disrespect to my instructions. So if she give you a penny, you know what I mean? That's what I'm on. She could be with you. You ain't got some of these niggas is different. They gonna say, hey man, you know what I mean? You know, you can't serve me with that. I'm a millionaire pimp. That bitch gotta bring you 10. How many of y'all done been in them type of situations? The bitch owed me, P. The bitch in debt. She in debt. You know what I mean? The bitch owed me. You know what I mean? Yeah, P, she did this, she can't choose right now. She, like, you know, the pimpin' gotta be on layaway because she owe you. So the pimpin' gotta wait months from now and be like, okay, P, did she pay the debt yet? She still owe a few more racks and she'll be able to choose up with you, you know, about a week or two. Come back a week or two, P, you know what I mean? And she gonna be good to go. Like, come on, man. What movie is you niggas in? These niggas be in a movie, Prince. You know, like, yeah, man, you know, man, that bitch, man, she in debt, man. You know, man, she got responsibilities, man. You know what I mean? I got this bill due. I got that bill due. No, she can't go. Yeah, she can't go right now. Now, if you come back, you know, come back. Matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, man, come back in the month of June. Come back in June. She should be cool in June, but now she can't leave right now in this March. No, she can't leave me in this March, man. You know, but yeah, man, just come back in June, man. She should be cool in June. Yeah, all her debts should be paid. She should be able to leave you. She should be able to leave me, man, and be with you in the month of June, around like June 17th or something. I forgot about that. That's my mom's birthday. That's my mom's birthday right there. So now, you know, yeah, because, you know, she cool with my mom's, and my mom's like the hoe. So now, P, you can't have the bitch on June 17th because that's my mom's birthday, and you know what I mean, I'm gonna bring the hoe around my mom's birthday. Yeah, man, you know, that's June 17th, man. That's my mom's birthday, man. You can't knock the bitch on my mom's birthday, man. You know, we gonna be kicking it that day. You know, my mama like her. You know what I mean? That's gonna have things looking bad if I come back and I tell mom that, you know, she chose up on her birthday. You know, mom gonna be upset about it. You know? Oh man, no, I thought about it. I was gonna let her come back to you on the 20th, you know, but my daughter is graduating from kindergarten. No, it's not my daughter with the hoe, P, you know, but my daughter is real close to her. Yeah, my daughter is real close to her. I was gonna let you sit up there, you know what I mean, have the bitch back on the 20th, but she got to go to my daughter's kindergarten graduation. So no, not on that day. No. Let me see. You know what? I just thought about that. My family gonna be in town for the 4th of July. Man, and plus, you know, my auntie, man, you know, that's one thing about the hoe, man. She like my auntie's barbecue, so I know she ain't gonna wanna fuck with you then. You know what I mean? Because on the 4th of July, my family, they be coming in town, so, you know, we gonna be at the Taste of Chicago and shit. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, P, you should come. You should come fuck with us, man, on the Taste, man. Yeah, if you come to the Taste of Chicago, man, I treat you to some Giordano's, man, some Harold's and shit, man, and some Riccobenis, you know? Yeah, man, just come on through, man. You know, I got, man, the Taste Chicago gonna be live, Jack, but now she can't fuck with you. But you know what? I'm looking at the schedule here. She might be cool for the 9th. So just call me back on July 9th. And the bitch can choose up with you July 9th. Yeah, it's all good. No, I just forgot. No, we having a players ball. In Detroit, July 9th. So no, man, it just fucked up. He just called me back. Oh shit. Anybody that's ever been in this game, you actually have niggas like that will try to tell you that the bitch in debt, you know, the bitch owe him, you know, he needs some more payments on his car, all type of weird shit. Like, nigga, I don't mean to sound cutthroat, but nigga, fuck everything that you got on, nigga. Pippin just knocked you for the bitch. Everything stops. And to you gangbangers, to everybody that's listening, I want you to know that when pimping begin, everything that you got going on end with the bitch. Before I leave, let me say that. You know what I mean? When pimping begin, everything that you got going on with the bitch, it ends. It's over. P, man, I'm paying for these rims, man. She can't leave right now. She gotta go. P, man, no, man, I just need another more payments, man. If the bitch can't leave me right now, man, I got lawyer payments. Once again, when pimping begins, everything that you got going on with the bitch ends. It's over. Over and done with. Done. Ain't no more, oh man, P, the bitch pussy so good, let me fuck one more time. It's not going down. You know? So I think I didn't sit up there, man, and dotted the I's. I didn't sit up there, you understand me, and cross the T's. I didn't sit up there, you understand me, and covered. I'm pretty sure some more things, if I wanted to keep going, I could keep going. But I'm not. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Thank you for putting up with me. You know my voice is gone. You know what I mean? But you guys stay here, you know what I mean, for fucking 210 minutes, man. I love you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you share this video. I love you. I hope you live as long as you want, never want as long as you live. Be blessed. One.